Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Welcome to the NA Weekly. It is time for more OoT Randomizer. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm Tobias. I'm on commentary today with Alkaline Ace, who is currently not yet here. He will be in a few minutes, so you're stuck with me for the moment. I'm sorry, chat. But here we go. Time for the race scene to open, and I hope you're having a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We have two great runners on stream right now. We have a bunch more great runners on in the race room. The race room has about 20 runners signed up, and all but one of them is ready. So I'm to give Liam just one poke and see if he can ready up here.
Hello everyone.
Oh hey, and we have an Alkaline Ace with us. Hi Alka, how are you?
I'm fine.
Awesome, welcome in. We have Aeronaut on Restream and we have Netherian on Restream, and we can get this race underway. Everyone's ready.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome.
I really like the settings of the weekly race, so I'm really expecting a lot from this.
Oh yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. So, what are the settings? Let's talk about that briefly. New settings this week.
Yeah, so we have the Grotto Shuffle, which is the main setting for this time. We already tried Dungeon Entrance Randomizer, and we tried the Interior Randomizer, so now it's the time to test the Grotto Randomizer. It's a little harder than indoors, because there are a lot more items needed to check grottos, but it's not that hard if you are okay with your notes.
Whoops. 1 second. Let's look at the medallions real quick. We have Spirit, Forest, Jabu, Deku, and Water Temple.
Yeah.
And also...
So, not quick meds today. Jabu and Water are not great. We already have our 30 Skulls hint. And Valley Foolish. Valley Foolish is great. And we have our new Always hint. Because we have Scrub Shuffle activated in the settings for this week, the Child Scrub in Desmond Crater, that is a very isolated check, has been added to Always hints.
Which is very neat.
Yeah.
It's the worst scrub, but on the other hand, that scrub can be anywhere, because Grotto Entrance Shuffle, right? Oh no, that scrub
No.
is not in a grotto.
Yeah, that scrub is not in a grotto, that's why it's an Always hint. There's a lot of scrub grottos that are locked by Song of Storms or Strength 2 in the vanilla game. So having Grotto Shuffle will add a lot of scrub checks that are maybe accessible or not. One of the great things that Netherian just found is the Obtural Grotto. Usually this grotto is locked by Strength 2 in Valley, and it's a great way to farm money if you really need money. So yeah, you could see him pick at least the 20 rupees there. So yeah, in Grotto Shuffle the opening is not very different from standard weekly races, because CAC is always as strong as ever. So you get your summon and you get your easy checks. The difference with these settings is that the 40 and 50 skulls hints are on the skulls in the skull house. So you want to go to CAC even earlier than usual, because getting those hints can be vital.
Yep, and we know 40 skulls is a huge rupee, so dead, and 50 is a bomb bag. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not expecting the bomb bag to come in play, but
We'll see. Could be first logical.
I have seen seeds where 50 was locked behind 50 logical, but yeah, the bomb bag was locked behind 50 logical, but it's pretty rare.
It normally you will find bomb shoes or another bomb bag. There are 3 of them in the game, obviously. They're each progressive. So
and bomb shoes can help a lot for that, but not every check can be done with bomb shoes. Like the bomb shoe bowling can only be done with bomb bag if bomb shoes are not in logic, which is the case for these settings. So
also we found Zelda's Lullaby in inside the windmill right now. Oh, Gerudo Valley's still foolish.
Yeah, which will not give us the song because grottos are shuffled, so Composer Grave is actually shuffled.
Yep, so we will see. I mean, it could obviously be vanilla Composer Grave, but the game will tell us pretty soon what we can find. Here, Netherian finds a Scrub Grotto in Dampe's Grave, which is great. That's 3 checks right away.
Yeah.
And he has some money for it. The scrubs are affordable, if I recall correctly, right?
Yeah, they are affordable. That means that every scrub will cost 10 rupees. And
there's a banana for Netherian.
Yeah. It's very good. Also, it seems Dampe relocated. He changed his grave by another grave.
I mean, he just went for the big headstone, right?
Yeah. Favoritism.
You're the Gravekeeper, you might as well.
Yeah. Okay, early Boomerang is really great, especially as Jabu is a required dungeon in this set. So, quite a lot of things you can do right now. You can get your skulls easier with if you go child, and you can also stun scrubs with it if you run out of the seeds. And that's a big chest on Dampe.
Okay, what has that? Oh,
that's
vanilla.
A vanilla. Yeah, that's
very vanilla.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, is this even randomized, etc. So, absolutely fantastic. We know the location of a bomb bag. We have a boomerang. We have a hookshot. So we have a projectile weapon in both ages, or something similar to a projectile.
So if you somehow need 10 or 20 skulls, you will get them really fast.
Yeah, no problem at all. You will have access to a bunch of skulls in both child and adult areas. Let's see what they do with that. Do they dip Forest Temple in this in these settings? Probably not. Except if they really, really want to push skulls.
If you want to go to Forest Temple, you probably wait for at least a bow or strength. Because Courtyard is not accessible right now, even out of logic.
Yeah. Obviously, as soon as you have a Song of Time, you would have access, but at this point, it's really a gamble, or it's really just if you're in the area anyway and very close to 20 skulls. We'll see what they do.
It seems Aeronaut will go back to the Octorok Grotto to get more rupees to buy a shield.
I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Or just a crate. Yeah, buying a shield always a great idea.
How many skills
are
in logic right now? Yes. Since 30, 40, and 50 are... 50 is not dead, but it's very unlikely to be required. With Boomerang and Hookshot, I think you already have like 40 easily. Something like this.
Yeah. It's not a bad number of skulls. Let's see. Okay, so Netherian is using the Serenaded Water straight away as after turning child. Is he just budget preluding to the front entrance of Hyrule Castle here?
There's also the grave.
Sure looks like it.
This is a grotto.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Also, you can get your Back of Lake hints. Might as well, maybe.
We'll see. He's waiting for the owl for Caipora to fly away. I think Aeronaut... Oh, hey, there's Redead Grotto. Aeronaut has seen nothing on top of Dodongo's cavern here. Also, nothing inside.
Okay, that's a big chest.
Inside that bombable wall in Death Mountain Trail, and finds and Natherian finds magic.
Magic is really nice.
In the Redead Grotto, which is in the Grave Grotto in Lake Hylia.
Yeah, it's also one of the most forgotten grotto, because usually you go take the you talk to the owl and you just use the owl. You forget that there is even a grotto here. So it's not hard to forget this check at all. Even at high level, you see sometimes someone that just doesn't do that check.
Oh, absolutely. Aeronaut is going upriver here. There's 2 more grottos to explore here. There is also 3 hint stones, or well, 2 guaranteed hint stones, and 1 that could quite possibly show up in a grotto. We'll see.
There's also 2 freestanding items, and even if it's not in logic, you can actually get these items pretty easily with some setup jumps. I did not know about this.
It's certainly a way to get up there.
That seems really
interesting. I have not seen that before. Okay, hey, we have a scrub grotto. That's 2 more checks.
Yeah, this is a regular scrub grotto.
Shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
not one that would have an item in non-scrub shuffle seeds.
Yeah, there's only 1 scrub grotto out of all of the scrub grottos that has the scrubs on the left, the first one. And that scrub grotto is the one that has an item in the regular settings.
And here's Nocturne of Shadow. Colossus' right hand is a huge rupee.
Was that the second hand? Yeah, I think it's the other hand.
I think that was, I think we saw both hand hints now.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good. That means that your long shot is dead, and you also don't need to beat the Iron Knuckles on both
One
ages.
thing that Aeronaut is doing right now is isolating a grotto here on the plateau. There is another grotto underneath that rock, but obviously he can't get to it without explosives or hammer.
Yeah. And Natherian will be doing the grotto that is in London range. There is something special about this grotto. It's only accessible as child. You cannot ever do this grotto as adult. It doesn't even exist.
Great to route in.
Yeah, and
that's just a fairy fountain, so that is nothing. 30 still dead.
Since we have ZL, you can go into the domain, but it's pretty bad because you don't have a bottle. Yeah, it's Grotto Shuffle.
Grotto Entrance Randomizer. I think we have 3 Scarecrow settings, because we're using an S6 base, right? So,
I'm not sure about 3 Scarecrow actually. Let me check.
Oh no, it wasn't 3 Scarecrow in S6, never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aeronaut about to pick up his magic. And then we'll get 2 more checks likely in Lake.
Yeah, we
will not.
Oh yeah, no, because he didn't set Scarecrow. But he will probably get the hints, because as adult, it's not as punishing to get the hints.
Neither did Natherian, interestingly enough. He was in Lake as child and chose to forego that.
Yeah, it's pretty slow as child because there is a lot of water. And child is also slower.
Storm in the valley reveals a big Skulltula guarding a gold one. So that's Skull Grotto, which is normally in the by the tree next to Kakariko.
Yeah, I also have to say that this hint is completely useless because it hinted a grotto in Gerudo Valley, and Gerudo Valley is hinted foolish. So that hint is like completely useless.
And Storm near the castle reveals a generic grotto. Well, that's one check that you can do. So that's Hyrule Castle 3 grotto.
Yeah, but
or
you need
that grotto that would normally be Hyrule Castle 3 hint.
Yeah, it's really, really bad to check this. So a lot of people will isolate this grotto. So having it hinted as a check makes this a little better.
It's a little better and a little worse. I think a lot of runners would still isolate this grotto, but they might feel bad about it now.
I mean, now I think you do it because it also has a hint stone. So you get the Hyrule Castle 2 hint stone and the Grotto hint stone. So you get 2 hint stones on your object.
Wolfos Grotto in Hyrule Field today, and we have Natherian picking clean Mido's house with a bomb bag. Okay, that means obviously 50 skulls is dead. The most skulls we will need to collect this seed is 20, happily. Feels dead, man. And Kokiri Forest path to Baronade. Baronade? Why is a bomb bag path to Baronade? It might not be.
I mean, routes that can be bomb locked. Maybe the bomb bag locks enough skulls to lock 50 skulls, because with Hookshot and Boomerang you have a lot, but you don't have 50.
And Forest Temple is foolish. That's a huge hint.
That's a useless hint because you need to full clear.
You have to full clear it anyway. You have to go through it, but
yeah, it's pretty bad hint.
So either Rudo's letter is bomb locked or it's Storm's locked. We'll see.
I mean, we have Boomerang, so at the very least you know it's for Rudo's letter. Or actually, it could be for Jabu access because like both scales locked by bomb bag. If you have both skills locked...
No, we have bomb bag and Zelda's Lullaby now.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, now I get what you mean. Oh. For access to Zora's River. Okay. Market path to Queen Goma.
Yeah, it would also need to lock 51 skulls by itself, so pretty hard.
Pretty difficult.
Yeah, or it's just Ruto's letter in the Storm's Grotto because you don't have storms. It's also possible.
Alright, let's see. We're checking the forest stage, obviously. Let's see what that is. Hey, it's another 3 Scrub Grotto. We'll take those.
Yeah.
Another generic grotto for Aeronaut. Natherian has already seen this one. He's been here as child just a moment ago.
Okay.
Oh, hi!
Yeah. Aeronaut is like hookshotting the beehives to get 20 rupees.
And there's Longshot! Just chilling in the Forest Theater Grotto. Is that accessible as adult?
Yes, it is.
Longshot and Dins in one grotto.
Yeah,
that
really,
was profitable.
Really well, Dins could lead to a Stone Shadow, so I'm not sure about this.
You know in your heart of hearts, Stone Shadow will find a way.
I mean, yeah, last time I got Stone Shadow, I got Vanilla Hovers needed, so...
You can already go inside Stone Shadow, funnily enough, and do 2 checks.
Yeah, that's true. It's very early in logic, actually. Very interesting.
Yep. Ooh, hi, Royal Family.
Okay,
Skull Mask dead. That's good news.
Especially as you don't know where the Skull Mask Grotto is.
OGC foolish. Thanks, game.
Wow.
That's a wasted foolish hint. So wasted because it is 1 check. For those who might be newer to the game. Outside Ganon's castle has exactly 1 check, which is the fairy that is locked behind the strength 3 block.
Yeah, basically, at this point, the only good foolish hint in this seed is Gerudo Valley.
And that is...
is not great.
Yeah. And that Gerudo Valley hint is about 3 checks, so not that good, actually. So, Saria's song in Sacred Forest Meadow.
Yeah, that means that Minuet is path to Phantom Ganon. So, Minuet could be hinted path in the seed, which is not great ever.
Wait,
Especially
Minuet
with
is
both.
past the Phantom Ganon, excuse me?
We didn't get a path to Phantom Ganon, but Saria is on Minuet check, so you need Minuet to get to Forest.
You are very correct. Let's see if it's just on Child SFM then. If Sarias and Minuet have just changed places.
Yeah. At least there is one good thing, is that since both shots are available very early, they cannot be hinted for Forest. They can only be hinted for Water.
There's Song of Time. That's Forest Temple access. Or rather, Forest Courtyard access. Without a bow.
Yeah. Well...
That's not great.
Yeah, especially as Forest is foolish. So yeah, the hint is at least useful for that.
Kokiri Forest still past to Baronade. So we've seen 2 of those.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of hit duplicates.
Yeah, since you have Bombag now, it's probably a good idea to do the Hyrule Field circle to get all of your grottos, because the Composer Grave is a pretty important grotto to find soon. And you would much rather do it faster than later.
Here's Epona! We have a horse! Right there in the crater.
Yeah.
Curiously enough, Aeronaut did not pick up the long shot in the Forest Theater Grotto.
Yeah, he might have forgotten that this grotto is not child only. But
Hold up.
it.
Crater to Phantom Ganon.
That's probably
That's concerning.
That's for strength for form. Okay, no. There are 3 possibilities. It's either for strength, or for bow, or for minuet. Like, imagine if you need Epona to beat, to go to Colossus because Requiem is vanilla, and Spirit Temple locks Minuet. That would be possible. So Epona is very valid as the Forest path. And that would also explain why Forest is foolish, because if Forest is very, very late in logic, it has a higher chance of being foolish.
Certainly. Okay, so let's see. Ethereum found another 3 Scrub Grotto. A bunch of those in the game. Oops, Aeronaut jumped off the bridge. It happens. But that means he's gonna have to abandon the hint in,
Nah, he will just heal on the ferry and go back.
Also true. So this 3 Scrub Grotto, 3 Scrub Grotto underneath the tree outside Kakariko was less profitable than the other one.
Yeah, to answer chat, Longshot is Fear 0, so Eponas doesn't block Longshot. So at this point, it has, if my theory is true, it has to lock Lens.
Well, let's see. So 1500 HPA is dead, we've just seen that.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad hit by itself, because you don't have 1000 hits.
We also need to remember that there is a grotto in the crater that could just be any random grotto at this point, so that is also a possibility. And here is Shield Grave. Ethereum just found that in what is usually Tektite Grotto. The peak while he already has magic inside Goron City. I can't see a damn thing.
I think I saw a big chest on the left side, but I'm not sure. Wow, this is pretty impressive.
Aeronaut making good choices here. Walking into the boulder maze resets the room, or resets the Goron City cycles to default, so he knew exactly where Link the Goron would be, that he would be coming through that underpass. Good game knowledge here.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to hit this guy, like if you don't have a setup, so I just never saw that setup. I love this bomb explosion sound.
Yeah, very good. Jabu to Twin Rover.
Okay,
I think-
that's huge. That's
That'll have to be a strength or mirror shield. I think.
It can lock Requiem if Requiem is in ice, something like this. But well, no, actually, that's not true because you have access to ice if you have access to Jabu.
Oh, true, yeah. Okay, another grotto easily forgotten is this one inside Boron City. Usually, you need a long shot or you need Song of Time logically for it. Obviously, Aeronaut didn't rightly care. He had double defense.
The thing is, the Composer Grave right now is looking pretty great because it could be locked by 2 strength or storms. There's a lot of grottos locked by storms, and some are strength to locked. There's only one grotto hammer locked. It's the DMC one, and DMC is path, so pretty valuable right now.
Burning Cactus Song of Storms. Ooh.
Okay, this is super bad. This is incredibly bad.
Spirit Forest and Jabu. Lock Burning Cac. So that is behind the path to Twin Rover. Wait, okay, so Jabu, if you want that, you need to do Jabu first, then you need to do Spirit. And, well,
Okay.
Forest you can do whenever you have the strength and the bow.
At this point, I'm expecting Composer Grave to be Requiem.
Wait, we have been in Composer Grave.
Wait, have we?
And there's
we
Mirror
found
Shield,
it.
by the way.
Okay, we found it. Okay,
That was Bolero.
so grottos are way less important now that you have found this. You also got a lot of rescraps grottos, so there's not as many as before. Yeah, this Storms on Burning Cac is not great because it locks quite a lot of items, but it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay, so the Therian did check. The Therian did check Vanilla Kokiri Sword chest. I think he was in Kokiri Forest as a child. Okay.
So basically, the Storms grotto could be Ruto's Letter. No, it cannot be. Ruto's Letter cannot be locked by Storms because you need Ruto's Letter to get Storms. So it's literally impossible. That means that Bombag is path to Balvinade. It has to be now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It literally has to be.
Which means
So-
that Ruto's Letter has to be somehow bomb locked. Could be right here, actually.
It actually means that
Ooh.
it means that Bombag locks a ton of items and that you need to do bomb lock checks. As soon as
Among
possible.
which seems to be the Megaton Hammer. I'm going to assume that the strengths are bomb locked at this point.
Yes, I agree with you. I was about to say the same thing. So yeah, all 3 strengths bomb locked. Would make sense.
It's at least like an early logic read based on the hints that we've already gotten. So to explain this a bit, we know at this point that Bombag has to be the path item for somehow leading to Ruto's Letter.
No, it doesn't have to lead to Ruto's Letter at all. It has to lead to Jabu, but not to Ruto's Letter. Because Bombag is a way to access Stolua's domain if Bombag locks both scales.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Yeah, this is the
Fire
problem
Temple
right
to
now.
Morpha. So we want to do bomb lock checks anyway, though. Fire Temple to Morpha. What the? What?
That's for Iron Boots.
I mean, has to be at this point.
Yes, you have long shots, so it has to be. Actually, it doesn't has to be. It could be for strength or bow if the game is funny today. But usually the game isn't that funny.
we'll see how funny the game gets today.
It could also
Groggo's
lead to
Cavern,
some
which is
time.
already powerful without Scrub Shovel, is absolutely OP in these settings, by the way. Adds a ton more checks for not a lot of extra time. And Aeronaut making full use of that. So far, not getting anything except the Megaton Hammer out of it, though.
There's actually a decent chance that Shadow has a lot of items, actually, because Shadow has 4 checks that are not bomb blocked. Every other check is bomb blocked. So, yeah. And hovers were also bomb blocked. So, was Din's bomb blocked?
Din's was in a 3-scrub grotto. It was the same one that also had long shot.
So it's not
Din's
bomb blocked
was no.
because it
Din's was in theater grotto.
Yeah, so it's not bomb blocked. So that means that besides the first 2 checks of Shadow, Shadow is bomb blocked. And that's a lot of bomb block checks. That means that at this point I'm assuming that Fall West is bomb blocked. 2. Fire is bomb blocked. Water seems to be bomb blocked from the hints. Spirit is definitely bomb blocked. Yeah, that's a lot of skulls bomb blocked. So yeah, that explains why Bombag is path at this point. I trust the Epona path, but I don't trust it enough to not check the grotto like after DC instantly. Yeah, it logs 50. And we already know that every adult dungeon skull is bomb blocked. Every single one of them. Yeah, not going into DC is not good. But he will be locked in fire very soon because Hammer probably locks all of the skulls in fire. So I'm expecting this to be an item. Like this should be an item.
Junk.
Yeah. This is junk. Yeah, this is junk.
Yeah, so he's immediately locked out, which is the best case scenario for an Ethereum, but I don't blame him for going here. It's a path location and he knows that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It could have been Hammer in the first chest. It happens. And he resets in DC. This is absolutely great. I love this routing. It's very unfortunate for him that Hammer is here.
By the way, I think neither runner has checked Child Spawn yet, right? Or is Child Spawn vanilla as well?
Let me check. I'm not sure about this actually. Based on S6, so probably shuffle. Yeah, it's probably random. Okay, Fox 2 is dead.
Good news, everyone.
Yeah.
So the only thing we found in Crater that could be path to Phantom Ganon so far is Epona, and I mean at this point, that is 1 check.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna write Epona down there, but I'm gonna write it with 2 question marks.
I mean, if Epona locks length, it's solved for me. If Epona locks length, it's solved.
Okay, walk me through that because I haven't caught on to that yet.
Okay, bow is enough. Bow is enough for Phantom Ganon. If this bow locks 2 bows, it's good.
Well, that's gonna be your path then, yeah. It's very much your path item. Easily solved.
You also like having a wallet at this point.
Yeah, sure. Again, scrubs. They're affordable, but they're still, in aggregate, not cheap.
You should still put Epona in the path because, like, if we get another bow that is accessible, that means that bows are not tough. But Epona can have its 2 question marks.
For sure. It gets 1.
Yeah, at this point, Minuet is either in Ice, Colossus, or Prelude.
So we're gonna need to see where that bomb bag leads us for Baronade, because that is still kind of wacky.
I mean, like I said, it can just be access.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to look into Zelda at all.
But I would really like it to be more than that.
Yeah, you don't want the hints to be just for that, because that means that Pluto's letter would be unhinted in the city.
Ideally, you want to find a not bomb-locked scale here. Because that would give you a lot of direction towards Pluto's letter.
Yeah, I agree. The other thing that is very strange is that Market is path to go now, but Market so far only had a mirror shield.
Concern.
Yeah,
that is concerning. That is legitimately concerning. I mean, there's a bunch of market checks left to do, but still, this is we are looking at some pretty wacky path logic here that comes to pass. In theory, you could just have a butter knife in market. There's hover boots, by the way. Wait, can we just do Shadow Temple at this point?
Yeah, we can.
Stone Shadow, it finds a way!
You know, the Ocarina of Time is so early in logic at this point. The last dungeon for it is Fire. You actually have Ocarina of Time in logic now.
Stone dungeons are Dodongo's Cavern, Fire, and Shadow, and all of them are completely in logic. So yeah, and we have no idea what OoT is at this point.
Is it Minuet? Is it actually Minuet?
Could be Logical AD at this point. We have seen all songs except Prelude and Requiem and Minuet. We know where Storms is.
Let me think. Not in logic without strength is not always true. Like, you can need a strength for fire, but it's not always required. And you can need a strength for shadow, but it's not always required either. So it's not always strength locked. There's only 2 checks in Shadow that are strength locked. Because you have hookshot to hookshot the ladder to go to the boat.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Minuet on Ocarina of Time would make a ton of sense and would explain a lot of things.
We'll see where this goes. I mean, Minuet on Ocarina of Time would explain the kind of wacky item placement we've seen so far. It would just mean logical AD, which we don't care about.
Yeah. And chat is correct. That would mean that bow is not the path and it's actually wallet because you need to clear fire.
Lol.
Yeah.
Anyway, Natherian is going to show us Fire Temple. At least until he gets strength locked out of here. Well, he's not going to care about being strength locked.
Yeah, OoT being available so fast means you should probably add wallets to the list of the path. Which is pretty funny.
Okay. For Phantom Cannon, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wallet for Phantom Cannon. This is very cursed.
I hate it.
I'm pretty sure Nat doesn't have Scarecrow.
Nath does not have Scarecrow, no.
He might have set
was
up
he was in Lake Hylia as child, but never set it up. And was not yet in Lake Hylia as adult.
He's also ignoring every skull.
Yep, 20 skulls do not exist for him.
I mean, I'm okay with skipping skulls as long as you don't have a gag path. And we currently don't have a gag path.
We will not have a keg path. We've seen all 5 path hints.
Oh yeah. So that means that it's even better to skip. Actually, we are missing a lot of sometimes hints. I think we only got 2. And there are 7.
I think we've seen a few more.
1, 2. Actually, yeah, we have 3. We have Colossus Hands and 1. I think we have 4. 2 Entrance and 2 Colossus Hands.
Yep.
So yeah, 4 out of 7.
Alright, so someone in chat is asking, how does one download these ROM hacks? You can use OoT Randomizer.com to patch your legally obtained OoT ROM in version OoT version 1.0 ROM. You can dump that from the cartridge you own.
Yeah,
there is hardware for that.
I'm pretty sure Alrenaut is playing from Virtual Console on the Wii.
Yep.
So that's another way to play.
Exactly, and on Discord there's a wealth of information for how to get set up with OoT Randomizer.
Yeah.
So yeah, !Discord in the OOTR Discord, you will find all the information you need.
And there's a lot of people that help, so you don't hesitate to ask.
Alright, so Natherian is steadily climbing up Fire Temple. He is in the big lava room for now. Slowly making his way through there. He's so far he's not key locked. He can definitely keep climbing.
Yeah, he doesn't want to climb, but I mean, if a way of the hero item is at the top of fire, at least everyone will do it. So
I mean, Fire Temple is a path location, so you do want to be here. I don't fault him one bit for being here.
No, that's not what I meant. Like, if you get your path item as the first chest you get out of this.
Do you? Yeah, you're right, it's a stone dungeon. If you get a plausible path item, you are absolutely out of here.
Like, if you get Pluto's letter, you're out.
Yeah, sure.
100%. Even if it's far.
Wait, Pluto's letter?
Yeah, it could. Wow.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
I knew it would not go through.
It was literally frames there for Natherian.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Not like this. Okay,
well, does he have a bottle? Well, at least he will get back bombs.
Does not have bottles, I think.
Yeah.
He just went there to refill his hearts. What did Dumpe have? Just some arrows.
Yeah. So, for fire, if you don't have Golden Tunic, there are 2 health checks, basically. To go to the top of fire, like this. If you have hook shots, you only need 4 hearts if you play perfectly. And if you don't have hook shots, you need 5. So, pretty important to know. And 5 hearts without hook shot is way harder than 4 hearts with hook shots.
What do you mean, long shot?
No, just need hook shots.
Oh, okay.
With 4 hearts. With long shot is easier.
it looks like Aeronaut feels sufficiently bottlenecked to go for skulls now. Because at 9 skulls, we'll find the 10th skull right here in Kakariko. From this point onwards, the Therian will be out of logic.
Yeah, but shortcut is a gold chest.
Okay, definitely want to be there.
That means that you will at least open the shortcut.
So by logic, Netherian will want to would have had to push that block, which is only possible with a strength upgrade. So from here on out, yes, he can continue, but he's out of logic. So anything he does here, he will know is strength locked.
That also means that OoT is strength locked for sure now.
Yeah.
Because still no boss key.
Yep, no boss key. Okay, so we know big chest on shortcut, and he will be. There's the boss key. Okay, so definitely no, not locked out yet. Not even bow locked. Let's see how far Netherian climbs. Okay, so that's just health. He's probably gonna skip that.
You are really praying that it's not 2 items there at this point.
I mean, he has a bow.
Yeah, 2 items, this check and the map chest. You still need 1 more key.
There's a gold chest though, so not all in vain. So let's see what we have here.
Okay, this is this is not way.
This is not path. We have a slingshot from another location already. I think it was in one scrap grotto or another.
Yeah, he doesn't know that, but he will know soon. So if this is an item, you need to pick Volvagia from your way.
Oh, that would be so rude.
Yeah. Because he would probably have to farm 200 rupees and buy Golden Tunic, because Volvagia with 5 hearts. Okay, this is the key.
He gets to continue climbing. He gets to see the shortcut item.
This seed is anything but rude, because 50 skulls bomb bag, but it's free in Popular Forest, so...
Yeah, so Scarecrow... Oh, there's a strength! Hello!
Okay!
So Forest Temple is now completable, but not in logic yet. So
And
just available from Rolling Goron.
Of course, it's bomb blocked.
Yep, as we expected.
Yeah. So, Ocarina of Time is now 100% in logic. So, Forest might be in logic, but we cannot know without getting a hint.
I would really like an OoT hint, please.
Yeah. Right now, it's very high priority.
So, is Netherian gonna do Pixel Shot right now? Depends on what's in here, I guess.
Okay, get out.
Yeah, okay, get out. You have your path item.
This is
that
100%
is 100% your path item.
Yeah. It literally cannot be anything else. Yeah, he's completing water now, which makes sense. It's a med, just do it. Well, hard to believe that our first dungeon is actually water. Only problem for Netherian is that if Volsky is in central bow target, he doesn't have a strength to do it. So he could be strength locked in water. Besides that, he has everything else.
We'll see.
That's a key chest. I don't know, it's about to get Song of Time. Oh, gold chest in water?
We'll take it. Gold chests in progression dungeons. We'll not take that one. Well, gold chests in progression dungeons are great because, I mean, you need to do this anyway, so you might as well get all the items in here that you can.
Yeah, completely.
Finding your items on the way is the best kind of finding your items. Quick side hop over to the broken wall, and here's a first key for Netherian.
Yeah. Another thing that is great is that you have hovers for water. Hovers are actually one of the greatest items you can have for this dungeon. There's a lot of tricks you can do with it. And it just makes the dungeon way easier.
Yeah. Alright.
This is an item. A junk one.
Yeah,
Okay,
chunk.
Aeronaut will finally get Ding's Fire and Longshot. Oh, he's pretty mad. He really wanted this before going child. Okay, let's check. It's a key. So, could be logically strength locked. But at least he will be able to finish the dungeon. I'm expecting a key in combat test at this point.
Be pretty helpful. It's a kind of key.
Yeah, it's a key.
Do you bail here? I think you bail.
Oh, you bail. 100% you bail. Water is too slow. You already got 2 items out of 4. It's not bad. And with this we have half of lax.
Half of Lex, yeah, the half of the light arrow cutscene. Ganonbosky not needed, so light arrow cutscene is just a check in these settings. Yeah, we are steadily progressing. We are steadily progressing through the seed. We are now. I mean, we have a bunch of items now that we can use. You can also use Foolish Forest as thinking time, to be honest. It won't get you anything, but you need to do it anyway. You can basically do that whenever you need to take some time to think about what to do next.
It's actually pretty good to do because it's 1/3 of your storms. Considering the very strange market to Goma that had Mirror Shield, you might want your storms to get Kokiri Sword. Because Spirit locks storms. Yeah, unless it goes. But yeah, I'm expecting Deku, like, Kokiri Sword will probably be the go mode in this seed.
Spirit locks storms and one other song.
And Colossus locks one song. So there's a lot of things locked by crossing the wasteland right now. I think you should cross at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Do you do GGG beforehand?
Yes, because you want strength too.
And you're still saying there's strength 2 in GGG?
I mean, it would make sense if... yeah, actually we have... it's strange. We need to know what song is on OoT as soon as possible, because everything, like your entire routing changes based on which song is in Ocarina of Time right now.
That's true.
Because if Ocarina of Time is Requiem,
one item just dropped out of the sun. I mean, the cutscene has been removed, but I did see the item.
Oh, it was garbage. I think it was
okay.
a rose.
Before, don't want to stop your train of thought here, but Natherian is giving us Back of Lake Hint. Okay, all spec archery 1500. Copy. If Ocarina of Time is Requiem, ... then...
If Ocarina of Time is Requiem, then there are very strange hints. Like the DMC hint is strange. The market hints might be strange too. Yeah. Your routing depends on which song is on OoT at this point. Basically, the question is GTG a good play? And the answer is, it depends on OoT song.
I am just very confused about where we can still go for OoT hints, but I think it's really just Grotto Shuffle doing a number on my brain. Because I think there's a bunch of hint stones waiting for us in generic grottos that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Castle hint. Castle hint
for 1.
There's also the cow grotto hint, because you didn't find your cow grotto. Cow and skull grotto, I mean. Since Nat has Epona and Hammer, he can do every single grotto in field right now, and it's probably what he's doing at this point.
Yeah, it makes sense.
There's literally no way you are not doing your grottos. You are fishing for your
field grottos.
Especially
he also has Hammer, so he can even do the cow grotto, the one that's normally cow grotto. Meanwhile, Aeronaut is setting up here. I don't dislike the play.
Yeah, the cow grotto is not hammer locked. It's only hammer locked as adult. As child, it's accessible with bomb bag.
Oh, you're right.
But yeah, since he's adult, he really wants to use hammer.
Oh no! Natherian just stunned the 2 scrubs and then realized, oh, I don't have any money.
I mean, Natherian was banking on getting the red rupee that is in a beehive, but there's like 50% chance that the rupee spawn out of bounds and you cannot get it. Because beehives are stupid.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he will only get a single heart out of the Morphos grotto here, I think.
Yeah, it's actually one of the reasons that Beehive Shuffle has been pretty hard to implement. That they needed to find a way to not make the item spawn out of bounds.
Reasonable. Okay, Aeronaut has already shown us what these 2 scrubs give. They give us a bottle.
Well, Rush Ice.
Always.
I think it's actually great. It cannot have your Muto's letter, but you will get more info about songs.
Natherian abandoning these 2 scrubs for now.
Yeah.
He might get back here if he finds some money in that grotto over there.
Yeah, KZ's skip was only banned from S6. So that means
KZ's skip was never banned in the standard rule set, just banned in the Season 6 tournament rule set. So yes, King Zora skip is absolutely legal.
It has never been banned in weeklies, besides the S6 training weeklies. Of course, for rupees.
Oh, these beehives are doing Natherian dirty.
Like I said, it's a 50% chance.
Yeah, and he failed that. Like he did so far he's at 1 in 8. And not getting that 50% chance. 1 in 16.
Yeah, very
Bruh. Just mow the lawn, Natherian.
It's faster to get 1 rupee from this. Really.
He is hating this right now.
Always hate this. Yeah. If one day you play with Beehive Shuffle, know that there is exactly 1 beehive per scrub grotto, 2 beehives per generic grotto, and 3 beehives in Sora's domain as child only. That's it.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's not a lot of items, but that makes Grotto so stupidly strong. It's pretty insane.
Okay, Ethereum is, I think, committing to just mowing the dang lawn for a little bit.
He's not lucky with this.
No.
I usually
Meanwhile,
get MVP on first or second try.
Aeronaut is going adult. And even Lawn RNG is not an Ethereum side. Oh no.
Yeah.
Pain.
I mean, it felt like 50% for every seed I played with Beehives in LRSL. So we tried Beehives at one point, and we decided that Beehive is not good, and we removed Beehives from LRSL.
Good choices. You made good choices. Ethereum is now getting back to those two scrubs. Is going to get a bottle and is going to be a little bit scratching his head about, what do I do with that? Do I rush ice?
Yeah, the worrying thing is that you still don't have your Brutal's Letter.
The thing that worries me right now is just that Ethereum doesn't have his strength from big rolling Goron. That is a clear advantage for Aeronaut on this here on Restream.
He's not getting back soon. Okay, I like doing big pose because Epona is path and Market is path.
No.
Yeah, even if you have probably resolved both hints, it's still a good idea to check this.
Yeah, just confirm your suspicions. And Steak. Great.
Well, it's not the worst thing.
No. Having 20 Deku sticks instead of 10 is really convenient.
Yeah.
Especially considering that, as you said, Deku Tree seems to be exceptionally late in logic.
Yeah.
Alright, Cow Grotto. What are you? Wait, what? Oh yeah.
You also need to bomb the ground, yeah.
There's Tektite Grotto, with a Bombchu?
Yeah, he's taking that Bombchu. It's actually pretty
nice. Not bad
nice.
about it. Not a bad choice.
If it's the first pack, you get it, always.
Out of convenience alone, yeah.
There are some tricks that are
happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour. Yeah, I'm expecting... Yeah, GTG play seems pretty good right now. I'm expecting Brutal's Letter to be bomb blocked in GTG at this point.
Yeah, I don't hate that idea. So quick shout out to everyone making this restream possible. Obviously, thank you to our runners, Aeronaut and Ethereum, for agreeing to be restreamed. Thank you to our wonderful trackers, Skyreyas, and help me out, CSR bot, Pixcalibur, for making sure we're all up to date on what's going on in this seed. And thank you, obviously, to Alkaline Ace for joining me on commentary today.
And thank you to Tobias for being a commentator and restreamer today. If he was not here, we would not have a restream.
Appreciate it. And here we go. Aeronaut is just doing Forest, taking some thinking time, just
yeah, might as well.
Also, probably going to collect a bunch of skulls here. There's 5 skulls to be had.
Yeah, I think it's just a skulls play. This is the greatest Forest Temple music ever. He's trying to make this dungeon enjoyable.
And he's mostly succeeding. Though I do like Forest Temple's default music.
Yeah. I mean, this music is the best music from Super Mario Galaxy, so...
Yeah, I don't disagree. And welcome in to Star and her friends. Welcome to the first week of Scrub Shuffle and Grotto and an entrance randomizer.
Welcome to Ocarina of Time is in Logic super early, but you don't know what is on it.
Yeah, we haven't seen Minuet, we haven't seen Prelude, and we haven't seen Requiem.
And there's also Sensong.
Oh yeah, there's also Sunsong, you're right.
And that's why you want the hints. It's because Sensong is bad.
Oh, Sunsong Grave just being somewhere.
Yeah,
I think we've seen it already, but
we might have seen it, yeah. Yeah, the music is great. I mean, not only the music, there's also the sound effects. Like Ingo shouting every time he has an explosive sound is absolutely great.
yeah. Aeronaut's bombs go Wah! And that is pretty good. Yeah, Epona is officially dead.
Not yet.
It's off to the glue factory for you, Horace.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually, yeah, it's completely dead now. We have Longshot to close.
Yep.
Yeah, so that means that it's either Bow or Wallet. If it's Wallet, Minuet is on Ocarina of Time. If it's Bow, there are two Bow locks Bow.
Which honestly, probably the more likely option.
No, it's actually not, because Full West is foolish.
What's up, Golden Devil? Well, there's a bomb locked. Is it bomb locked?
It has to be bomb locked. Because Forest is foolish.
Oh, yeah, oh dear.
Yeah. So yeah, bomb bag locks Minuet. You know that. Or Bow is worth. So I mean, Forest is also bomb blocked because it was a key. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely bomb blocked, and we already know that with all of our information. Everything is bomb blocked.
Yeah.
It's not
Lore
hovers
Master is not hovers locked. We have everything to get there vanilla, so no hovers needed to get there.
Sometimes Floor Master is actually hovers locked. If you have only one Forest Smoky, it's hovers locked.
That's why I said we have everything to get there vanilla.
Yeah.
We have enough keys, we have the items to do that. Okay. Not really a lot of things in GTG yet.
I mean, I'm expecting the center to be better if we didn't check it yet. I'm expecting one bomb locked key. There's actually the hammer chest that is bomb locked because hammer is bomb locked. The bow is also bomb locked right now. Half of GTG is bomb locked. What the hell?
I mean, if in this particular scene, the answer to the question, is this check bomb locked, is most likely yes. Just whichever check you're talking about.
We have Sphere 0 Boomerang and Sphere 0 Longshot and everything else.
I feel like the randomizer is in a mood again.
Actually, Din's Fire and Magic are not bomb locked.
Yeah, because there's Sphere 0 as well.
Yeah.
And we can just do Stone Shadow, but nobody wants to, obviously. Which I can't blame them, but also...
I mean, I will always support doing Way of the Hero locations and Medallion dungeons before.
Oh, absolutely. Do your progression, do your path dungeons, then worry about Stone Shadow.
Yeah, the GCG play is a little strange, but it makes sense in some way because
it's on the way to Spirit.
For that's the biggest reason, but the other reason is that you are following the bow path. Maybe. You are just trying to see if bow can be path. Like if you get another bow that is bow locked, you are like, okay, now I know it's for bow.
Yeah. All right. So I was thinking about that for a moment, but yeah, you're absolutely right. So at this point, I think Natharian has seen the entire loop of GTG. Well, one more check. This one. Another key and a small junk chest on the other side of that. Of those bars. There's a bunch of keys in the maze. And or in the heavy block room.
Yeah, there's literally no way that 50 skulls is the first bomb bag, because there is a foolish bomb bag in Forest. At this point, it's literally impossible. If a bomb bag is foolish, that means that the dungeon is bomb locked. It has to be.
I think there's nothing in the maze.
Yeah. Yeah, every dungeon is bomb locked. Deku Tree is also bomb locked at this point. All strength seems to be bomb locked, so DC is bomb locked. Hammer is in DC, so DC is bomb locked.
Oh, there is a big chest in the maze.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the big chest to be Roto's letter at this point. If it's Roto's letter, it explains a lot of things. Can also be a second bow. I'm banking on one of these. Well,
light arrows.
It's better. It's actually better.
We do like those.
Yeah, it's better because at least you will not waste time getting the hints. Because GTG is one of the longest locations to go back to get light arrows back. So it's great. I didn't count these, so I don't know if toilet is an item or not.
I think it was 6 keys that we've seen.
Yeah, but he did not pick all keys in the maze, for example. And there's also the strength to block.
Yeah.
So we cannot know for sure.
Time to cross for another song. Can this be Minuet? Or is it just Vanilla Requiem?
Actually, yeah, it can be. If bow is part of Phantom Ganon, this can be Minuet.
Yeah, okay. We have to inspire, we might as well see what's in the monument check.
This is the only time you are forcing progress down, I think. Unless Requiem is locked by Spirit.
Yeah. In which case you at least know that you have a decently fast Spirit.
Yeah. Because no need for child.
Steadily making his way across the desert. Meanwhile, Aeronaut is almost done with Forest Temple. Or with the boring loop of Forest Temple, I should say. The part where you don't have a lot of checks and mostly just fight the pose. Amy is defeated. That leaves just Meg in the lobby.
So, interesting part about Colossus right now, it's out of logic because we are missing Lens. So Lens could be path to Twin Rover. Lens in Jabu would be pretty bad at this point.
There's also a grotto here that we can't get without Strength 2.
Yeah, so it's very isolated. But since Strength 2 is also needed for Spirit, it's not as bad as you might think.
Nehru's love. Yeah, you're right.
Because yeah, if you have Strength 2 to go back to the grotto, you can also clear Spirit that is required. You are wishing for Vanilla Requiem at this point. You are wishing so hard for this. Also, the hintstone here might be very important.
It could tell you what's on OoT. This is Sun Song. Oh dear.
This is the worst possible thing.
This is one of the worst possible timelines.
I mean, at least you can get one more check.
Yay! Hintstone.
Wow.
Worst scrub, still worthless.
Wow. Well, assuming Hyrule Castle 2 Hintstone is not the OoT song, that would mean that the OoT song is locked by more items. Because you need to have one hint accessible for it to be in logic. Yeah, the valley hint is also possible, so that's 2 hintstones. Honestly, I would hunt the OoT hint at this point.
Yeah, I would be wanting every single hintstone that I can get my hands on.
Alright.
Alright. Phantom get in time. Natharian is doing what every sane person does and rushes ice.
Or gets the grotto he didn't get in the river?
I think both. Might rush ice first, I think.
He's getting the money by jumping in the water. There are 4 full red rupees there, and you can get them by jumping in the water even without emeralds. It's not in logic, but it's pretty nice. Of course, the balls are made. Oh yeah, it's actually I don't know for the river. So for Nativian, it's full new checks.
All right.
We
Another slingshot. This is the slingshot that Aeronaut had, and he breaks even on this grotto. We're about to see new checks because the grotto underneath this boulder is something Aeronaut was not able to do.
Yeah, and we're about to see 2 new hints on Deku Tree.
Ooh, yeah. Generic grotto, hintstone, OoT is Minuet. It's logical AD.
Yeah, I called it. So the wallet is the path to Phantom Ganon.
Well, fuck
it's
this.
the wallet. There is the wallet. And he gets the Ocarina of Time is Minuet. So he knows the other hint is accessible.
So, for those not familiar with the lingo, logical all dungeons. It means that the logic of the seed, based on just what you are able to do without tricks, expects you to beat every single dungeon in this game. Because of tricks, we can get around that, but logically, this game expects you to have Minuet the Forest to get past Mido to the Sacred Forest Meadow as an adult.
It's actually
we just backflip over him.
It's actually great that this is Minuet, because it's not Requiem, which means that you can get your Requiem at one point. So you either get Requiem in Ice, and Natarian is banking on that, or Requiem is locked by Spirit on Prelude check, and that means that you don't need it to clear Spirit. So, like, Requiem on OoT would have been the worst possible hint ever. But it's actually great. This is not the case, it's keep setup, I know.
It's not the one Natharian knows either. Oh, this is neat actually.
Yeah, this is great.
Slick. I'm trading this one.
Yeah, it's faster than mine. Minuet is logically needed because Saria's song is on Minuet song. That's Deku Seeds at the bottom.
Either Deku Seeds or a Heart Piece, I wasn't quite sure, yeah.
Oh, it's Deku Seeds.
Alright. Also,
It
more
was
hints.
yellow. Yeah. Aeronaut's about to get the second OOT vignette.
He's gonna be very happy. Not.
Well, at least you know that the only dungeon you beat in this seed is is locked by everything.
Yeah. Oh, there's another bow. That's very, very logically deep. It's behind Rudo's letter. We're not like it's deep. It's not logical first bow. It's definitely bow locked. We're not concerned about that.
You don't know if it's only locked by Rudo's letter.
Okay, so oh hey, fireball. That's neat. That's very neat to fight in front of Rudo's. Sorry.
You could have gone to Ice Cavern immediately in this seed. Just because
Ice Rushers just keep winning, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you could have gone ice in like 10 minutes in this seed. It was possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Postaromatisch in chat asking what kind of glitches are not allowed in standard format. Couldn't Aetherian not have cleared GTG faster using Weird Shot? Weird Shot is definitely not an allowed glitch. Basically everything that's a clip, except for very specific circumstances where there's a glitchless alternative, some legacy stuff, is banned. The standard rule set was already linked by the bot in chat, but yeah, basically most glitches are banned. There's a few convenience or just quality of life glitches, flame storage, ground jumps. Technically, the power crouch step is also a glitch. Those are allowed, but other than that,
yeah. Onova is setup that was actually closer to mine than the previous one, but it needs one ESS turn. Yeah, it needs one ESS turn, so yeah.
I am very sorry.
Sorry, yeah. Big old one is dead, that was I read. It's pretty good news. Oh yeah, Iron still doesn't have the Iron Boots. It's a color you don't want. It's yellow. It's yellow, not light arrows.
Yeah, you don't need that. Though some runners are occasionally known to, you know, confuse the light arrows for Deku Seeds.
Wow, it seems you are
Shoutouts.
thinking about someone.
I'm thinking about someone very specific. And I'm not going to elaborate, but yeah, I watched a friend of mine who at that point didn't have a slingshot, confused the light arrows and icy waters. Like the light arrows were actually there, but he thought, oh, it's just Deku Seeds.
Wow, without the slingshot.
Yeah.
That's a gold chest.
Top 64 runner. Anyway, gold chest. Back to the seat at hand.
Wow.
I mean, appropriate location for them.
Yeah, that's pretty flavor. And surprisingly not vanilla.
Yep. Oh, it's blueberry.
And it's not blue fire arrow, so it's not even helping. And it's double ice cavern. It's trim.
Double ice cavern. Very much a lot quicker than double forest. Aeronaut has the advantage, I think, here of being almost done with skulls. I think the skulls he collects at Ice Cavern will put him at 19.
Yeah, which is basically 20 because there is the skull in Kak.
Yeah, there's a canonical final skull in Kakariko, and he's going to be done collecting skulls, which is something Aetherian has slowly started doing.
Yeah, at this point, it might seem like Aeronaut is in the lead for having beaten Forest and having a strength, but ZeldaSpeedRuns has actually done more, because the Iron boosts are in Stone Fire, and the Water is complete. So it's actually pretty close right now. They have just done very different things. Also, ZeldaSpeedRuns has done GTG, and it has later rolls. So I think ZeldaSpeedRuns has done slightly more.
Overall, I wouldn't say either one is clearly in the lead. Aeronaut has done a 12-minute segment in Forest.
Yeah, but ZeldaSpeedRuns has done like Fire, Stone, and GTG. Complete GTG. So that probably matches.
Yeah.
He also crossed Wasteland. Okay, is this Requiem? If it's Requiem, the seed is actually decent. If it's Prelude...
If it's Requiem... Oh, first of all, big chest, which is... luckily we know it's dead. It's the prescription.
Okay. It's Requiem, so the seed is not bad. Oh, wait.
I would disagree. Logically, the seed is very bad. This is so deep.
This Requiem is locked by Ruto's letter. Like, the path to Twin Rover that is in Jabu. So, that means that Lens is not path item in Jabu. It's actually great info.
Yeah, that means Jabu has to be a strength. Jabu is your second strength, and Aeronaut will know that.
Yeah, and that means that Strength 3 is Strength 2 locked. Oh yeah, Jabu has Strength 1 or 2. But not 3.
Yep.
Okay, that's very important. That also means that Aeronaut will never have to cross, which also means that he will not have any wish to go to GTG, so he will probably be missing lice.
I mean, not that bad.
Yeah,
because again, Ganondorf just tells you where the light arrows are.
Yeah, it's just that GTG is the worst location to get your last hint at this point. Okay, so what do we do now?
That's a really good question.
You need Ruto's letter. This is the next item in the chain. There's literally nothing else we are missing. If we get Ruto's letter, we can do everything. So, where is Ruto's letter?
It could be anywhere, that's the problem.
Yeah. I want to put a bet for Ruto's letter at this point. It has to be the next item.
Let's do it. Let's get that bet going. Where is Ruto's letter?
I'm betting Shadow. There's no way I'm not betting Shadow at this point. It can be in a lot of places still, but Shadow is looking really likely.
Do need to keep in mind there is a Kokiri Forest to Baronate path in that so far, or that has turned up only the bomb bag, so Ruto's letter is likely bomb locked. But what does that really tell us with this seed? There's a lot of things bomb locked in this seed.
Hey! Keep in mind that Shadow is bomb blocked after the second check in this seed, since hovers are bomb blocked. So Shadow seems really, really good at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the check dance areas of this seed.
Yeah.
There's also a good chance it could be in child accessible spirit.
No, Lotus Letter cannot be in Child Spirit because Requiem is locked by Lotus Letter.
Oh, you are right. It's absolutely not. Huh.
And since Strength 2 is in Jabu, spirits literally cannot have Lotus Letter in any way.
King Zora, skip and logic when?
It would be nice in some rule sets to have more tricks, but not in the standard one.
Yeah,
I don't think as 8 skip is easy enough to be standard.
UIT guy with a spicy take. Treasure chest minigame lens and shadow.
You know why? What? Why not? At this point, why not?
Yeah,
Market
I'm not
is
opposed.
way. Market's way, so why not?
I think I'm going to close betting whenever an Ethereum warps out of Spirit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Unless, of course, we find Rudo's letter before then. But it can't really... No, it can't be. It can't be in child-accessible Spirit, at least.
Yeah. It also can't be in Colossus, so you are safe. You will not see Strength before Native Run warps out. Aeronaut is like actually reversing, so that means that wow, you can go straight from here.
Yeah, you can. You just need to line up with the monument wall.
Wow. Okay, I'll learn this. It seems easy.
It's not too bad, I think. And that is successful reverse wasteland for Aeronaut.
Yeah.
Despite having lobbied for it, by the way, I am still kind of irritated, or not irritated, just not used to the fast Armos push.
I love it. As a
It's so great.
As a random settings player, I love it because there's a lot more situations you push Armos.
Fair.
And also it makes the DC Armos push for the skull viable. And the bow crap in this room in Spirit viable too.
Alright, this is technically not just child accessible, this is also adult accessible Spirit, because so I'm thinking this could actually have Rudo's letter, right?
No, because
depending on key layout.
Because you know Strange 2 is in Jabu.
Oh yeah.
If it's not Strange 2 somehow, I don't understand the Jabu path to King over.
There is Natherian out of Spirit Temple, so betting is closed.
Yeah.
There is
one thing that you could have found in Spirits as child, and that's why I respect the play. You could have found the Strength 3.
Yeah.
The Strength 3 could have been there, because it could have been locked by Strength 2, because Spirit Key Logic. Which would mean that you would skip the Strength in Jabu, or the Strength on Rolling Goron, which would have been great for an achievement at this point. So I actually did not dislike the Spirit play.
Yeah, I dig it. Okay.
Also, getting a scale also gives info.
Where's Natherian headed now that he's an adult? For Aeronaut, it's clear. He's going to clear GTG and gonna be disappointed. Shadow.
No, he will get lights. He will not be disappointed.
Well, it's useful,
I mean,
but it doesn't give him any new info.
You don't get info, but at least you know that you didn't do this for nothing. You are disappointed if you did this for nothing.
That's true.
I would be shocked if we don't see a runner going for Shadow in like 10 minutes tops. Shadow is like super dense. It's probably the biggest density left in the entire seed. This silver would be sound. From Iron Earth.
Okay, Netherian doing the same thing Aeronaut did earlier, and just confirming that despite both Epona and the bottle, and the bow being in a path location, it's not for big pose. Absolutely respectable play.
Epona and Big Pose both in the same path location. None of them are path because it's actually the wallet for Inuit.
Ugh.
Terrible scene. Besides Shadow, we have Deeper Fire left. I think.
Yeah, Deeper Fire.
And maybe one or two grottos, but I'm not even sure about that. I think it's Shadow or Deeper Fire at this point. Or Toilet. Shadow, Deeper Fire, and Toilet. That's it.
Well, no one thought King Zora either, as new IT guy points out.
Wait, really? They did Ice Cavern, but they did not do King Zora?
No?
I mean, King Zora can only be Grotto's Letter if you have another wallet, so maybe.
That wallet will turn up. Oh, this is one of those checks that you easily forget about. Here's the shooting gallery in Kakariko.
Can confirm, I forgot about this check. But yeah, this could be it.
Or it'll just be 20 and we're all gonna be laughing. And shooting gallery is another bottle. It's the emotional support fish.
We have all bottles that are not Grotto's Letter. Well, at least you don't have to catch the fish.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's Shadow. Okay, we will finally see Shadow.
Like you said, it's currently the densest location left to the players, so no reason not to. And Stone Shadow has, in fact, found a way. As I said it would.
I mean,
as the lore foretold.
There's still Deep Fire in play, but Shadow is like so likely to be the progression, it's ridiculous.
Okay, first check in Shadow is nothing.
Yeah. And you know that at the end of this seed, the runners will like understand the pain of a random settings league player that gets a very late stormed wave the hero, something like this. Because the Kokiri Sword is like Storm Slot at this point, and you need to check all of the Storm Grotto, and there's a lot of Storm Grotto.
All due respect, Alkaline, I don't think anyone can ever understand the pain of a random settings league player before they even boot their first seed.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually not as painful until you get 1-hit KO.
Fair. And that's a small key. So for those who don't know Random Settings League, quick refresher. Random Settings League means instead of just, randomizing the game contents, we're also randomizing the game settings. So you start a seed and you have no idea what the seed bot or the randomizer is cooked up. You have no idea which settings it's been working with. It could be Triforce Hunt and you need to find 3 Triforce pieces within and you're done within 30 minutes. Or it could be not. It could be Mixed Pools Entrance Randomizer. There was a bigger on hit and it's dead.
Yeah. It could be anything. Besides Beehives, because Beehive sucks. I'm pretty sure this is the only setting that is off completely. Natil Run refusing the Gipto hug.
Does not want to be hugged. You have to respect personal space, dear Giptos.
Yeah. 30 Deku Sticks for Agronaut.
That's plenty.
You don't see that often because CSMC has been on for forever now. So yeah, with more scrubs, that means that you have more junk. So 30 sticks is more likely. I want to disagree, but I can't.
It's kind of I don't want to make like I've been poking a bit of fun, but Random Settings League is super interesting to watch. It's just for me that is a game mode that is just too extreme for me at my current skill level.
Yeah, it's really hard to get into. I bumped my head on a lot of walls to play this.
Oh no!
I did this very early in my OoT career, basically. I think I played Random Settings after like 15 seeds.
Oh geez, okay. Really early.
I mean, I'm a Link to the Past player, so there's a lot of hard things in that game, so it didn't seem as insurmountable for me. Because I'm used to A Link to the Past Random Settings.
Fair. Okay.
They are wilder.
Quick look at Aeronaut's screen. What are we looking at here? Aeronaut is headed across the valley? No, he's looking for the cow grotto.
Yeah, he's missing some grottos in Arrowfield, so he's cleaning up that. That's why I say that Natil Run has done more things. I think Natil Run is basically on close to last location for this. Because Forest is out of logic, so he's not doing this. I think Natil Run has had the best routing of the 2 players right now. But not by far.
Mm-hmm.
Both players have done great routing. It's just
both
that
of
I
them
think that
very competitive.
I think Natil Run is like slightly cleaner on his routing. He never cleaned Forest because he was expecting to maybe get a minuet, so there's no reason to push Forest. Also, he doesn't have strength. That's the only thing that he isolated, Child Velocity. Very unfortunate for him. But with this, he has 2 keys actually, so there's no strength flop in Shadow, so this will not give him a lot of info. This is a great music for Shadow.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's honestly the right vibe.
And nothing is strength locked in Shadow. Shadow is completable.
The game Shadow is completable, and the game really doesn't want to give you the item that you came here for, looking for.
Yeah.
Where do we go when Shadow is just nothing?
Deepest Fire.
Deepest Fire, more Water Temple, maybe?
Yeah, Deepest Fire and Water are the last two locations, I think. Don't think
that's nasty.
Like, you do Shadow 100% of the time before these garbage locations.
Pixcalibur in chat pointing out, consider 20 skulls. I've considered it.
I think I read it.
And rejected. I have considered it and rejected it. Aeronaut has collected 20 skulls, if I recall correctly. He just hasn't handed them in yet.
Yeah, because Shadow is a better player. Honestly, very unfortunate Ballerinate's path. If it hinted route was better, it would be way better in this seed.
And by the way, you were wondering earlier why nobody unfroze King's Aura. Remember, both of them KZ skipped. You can't just walk through him.
Yeah, that's true. You need to go back to Fountain, which is pretty bad. I completely forgot about this. King's Aura is still not in logic, so if you get a wallet here, Monka S, because it's King's Aura.
Yeah.
If you get a wallet, it's definitely King's Aura.
Alright, let's look at what the heck is that Navi noise? It is Navi, but high-pitched.
It's normal Navi for the first one, and higher pitched every silver.
Oh, hello.
No, put it back.
Oh, no way. Central pillar?
Put it back.
Put that back.
Pillar, yeah, central pillar is probably a small key.
Probably. Is it definitely a small key?
Don't know. But it's probably a small key. Because you already got 2 items in water. So keys have to be somewhere.
Yeah, out of 4.
There are 6 small keys in water.
No, I mean,
and you need
4 items.
Yeah, out of 4 items, yeah.
You have to go to the back of Shadow. There is no shortcutting this. You would do it anyway, obviously.
Yeah.
While we're on an item hunt.
Honestly, finding Zora's tunic makes you go water before going back to the best fire.
I would agree with that.
But since Aeronaut is still not going into fire, he will probably choose fire because it's way and untouched.
At this point, he can full clear it, yeah.
I'm actually shocked Aeronaut didn't go to fire yet. It's way. It's hinted. Why not going to fire?
Didn't feel like it, I would assume.
Yeah. But you are going to unhinted Shadow before going to hinted fire. Did he ever get the hint? I assume he did.
Question. So both of them, I think, were missing hints that the other had seen. I'm not sure if Aeronaut ever saw the Fire's Path the Morpha hint.
I assume he did, because he set up Scarecrow. Like, you don't take the time to set up Scarecrow if you are not planning on fire.
Good thought, yeah. Then I don't know.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we did top of lab and agile fishing.
No, because we never set up Pierre or Bean.
Yeah. This could be bad.
Boss key is Bosky, I think, just swapped sides.
No, it's vanilla.
Okay, vanilla Bosky. And the other chest is a key.
It's not vanilla.
Very required trap room.
Yeah. 2 items left. The Floor Master. That I learned that the Floor Master there is like the only Floor Master.
The Floor Master.
Yeah.
Didn't catch them all. There we go. And it is... Oh, it's big.
This is
this
right?
helpful?
This is...
It's a scale.
No way. Okay.
Wait.
Bluetooth letter is
Is
bomb
that
blocked now.
bomb locked?
This is bomb blocked. Yeah, oh, yeah, this is bomb blocked, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is bomb blocked. But, I mean, do we even have checks that are not bomb blocked left?
That's a really good question that I do not know the answer.
The only thing not bomb blocked is Top of Lab and Agile Fishing. Deep Fire is bomb blocked, and Water is bomb blocked, because irons are bomb blocked.
Again, for any given check in the seed, the answer to is this bomb locked is probably yes.
Yeah.
Alright, time for a Bongo boss fight. At 1 hour and 15 minutes in. It's time to play the drums.
You learn to get your accidental minuets because you did some dungeons looking for one item.
You love to see it.
Actually, I think that Aaron never finished this. He never killed the Dongo.
I don't think he did, no. Ethereum, don't get murdered, please.
Yeah, Silver Scale in Shadow was likely. It could have been both scales in Ganon Castle. But Silver Scale in Shadow was also likely.
Yep, so that was a good Bongo fight. Ethereum now gets his first stone. And I think you just go to Central Pillar in Water Temple and hope. Or Central Pillar is a small key and the actual item is on Darklink or something silly like that. Yeah. Ethereum is just like contemplating his life choices for a moment there. Really? All I got in here?
He doesn't know what he has left at this point. He has Children City, Adult Lake, Deepest Fire, and half of Water. That's all he has left. In logic.
None of these sound great.
Because he knows Forest is foolish. Forest is in logic, but he's foolish. Oh, and he doesn't even know that Forest is in logic because he doesn't have the strength.
Pepperoni is asking, can it be Light Arrow cutscene in this settings? Not for Kokiri Sword or for Rudo's Letter, I think.
Yeah, Kokiri Sword is the Go mode item. Kokiri Sword is like locked by the Mirror Shield in Market. Or in Treasure Chest game and why?
And where's the lens, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just go for a single try of Treasure Chest game, just blind.
This I don't think
this grotto was checked by Aeronaut, yes, it was.
Checked? Okay, checked. This grotto has weird logic. This grotto can be Nehru's love locked. It happens.
Yep.
Oh, there's a hint here.
Ooh. Aeronaut skipped the hint. I know that much.
He
I
didn't
didn't think he had a
have,
fire
this fire.
source then.
Yeah, he didn't have this fire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay, Natherian
If you
successfully preventing the hint from rising. Death Mountain Crater to Phantom. Wait, was that the third instance of this hint?
No.
Oh, it can't have been.
Natherian has only 4 path tracked. I don't know which one he is missing.
He is missing the Jabu to Twin Rover.
Oh yeah. The most important one. The one that would tell him that there is a strength in Jabu.
Yep. There's the information.
That's what he wanted to see. He really
I don't think he wanted to see this, but he saw it.
No, he wanted.
It's important information for him.
Because now he knows that when he gets through those letters, he gets a strength. And I noticed, like, I knew it, a gold chest here. You get a scale and you are absolutely destroyed. Yeah, this was a gold chest. I knew it.
Ooh, then let's see what we get here. This has been in Logic 5 ever.
Yeah. Wait, no? Then why? Why are you going back? Okay, because he has a doubt.
Hints. He wants hints. He's confused right now.
This is why I never try to pick this. I think the chests are dead and they end up gold or the opposite. Well, he's finishing the dongo at this point. He actually has that left. Also,
just he's looking at his worst option, and just finishing the dongo is definitely the least bad of those.
And that's why he picked the bomb shoes in Tectite.
He definitely also got a 20 pack.
Yeah, almost crab, I think. This setup to open the eyes looks complicated, but it's actually so easy.
You frog step the wall once.
Yeah. Twice,
sorry. And then turn 90 degrees. You're done.
Then drop the first bomb shoe when the second light is basically going dark, and drop the second one immediately after. That's it, GG.
Sunsong Grotto to check. Yeah, you're right. Sunsong Grotto is a thing that exists. And we have Sunsong. Well, Natherian has Sunsong.
Yeah. Imagine doing Stun Shadow for nothing. This feels so bad for runners at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's unhinged garbage location, coordinated. The Sunsong Grotto is not where we think, because Grotto Shuffle. I don't even remember where it is.
It's in a place.
I don't even remember seeing it actually. I saw Shieldgrave, most definitely. Yeah, I saw Shieldgrave, but I didn't see. Wow.
Yeah, I'm officially declaring Randobot to be in a mood.
Yeah. That's a good shooting gallery music. Aeronaut really needs to go to fire.
Yeah, that's gonna help him.
At least for irons. There's a good chance it's actually go to Lake Win. If it's go to Lake Win, yeah. If it's go to Lake Win, you could actually see a finisher in like 10 minutes.
Consider the venerable Skulltula. This seed, not a factor at all.
At this point, both runners we have done all dungeons.
Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it great?
Okay.
Neither of them really wants to contemplate.
Yeah, we will finally see Adult Lake.
Neither of them really wants to contemplate the possibility of things being in Sun Song. I think that Natharian hasn't even seen it yet.
Shoot the Sun was like arrows, I think.
Yeah, Shoot the Sun was useless. Alright, we're also seeing Child Lake, which Natharian never did. I don't think Aeronaut did either.
Wait, really? Never?
No?
Never did child fishing?
Never
wow.
did.
That's a fishing sound.
That is how it feels when you have a fish on the line. I can tell you that much from experience.
I mean, yeah, I can agree.
It is that intense. Happy 2 hours, y'all. Imagine, though, this just being on child or adult fishing.
Wow, he's loaded on money.
Mm-hmm.
Really
So while we're seeing fishing, and while Aeronaut is contemplating his next move, thanks to everyone making this restream possible. Thank you to Aeronaut and Natharian for agreeing to be featured on Restream. Thank you to our wonderful trackers, Pixcalibur and Sky Reyes. And thank you to Alkaline Ace for commentating with me. It's not fishing.
Yeah, and also big thanks for Tobias for going to come and Restream duty for this. Okay, top of lab.
Is
and after that,
top of lab the answer?
Yeah. Actually, Aeronaut doesn't have irons. It's a hard piece. Vanilla. Wait, we never did the rat domain.
Oh boy. It was just nicely out of the way the entire time.
Wow. Aeronaut is really hating on fire.
So let's look at the bets we got for Where's Rudo's Letter.
I mean,
Shadow Pot, Bongo Bongo, Bongo Bongo, Child Spirit Block Room, Shadow Falling Spikes, Treasure Chest Minigame. The only person still alive is New IT Guy, but not with his second part of his guess, which is Lens and Shadow.
Yeah. Access to domain is bomb blocks right now. So Zora's domain is a very good candidate for Rudo's Letter. If Rudo's Letter is here, I would have been correct. It's for domain access.
Prox 2 is dead. We've also never seen Din's Fairy yet, I think.
Or maybe because they wanted to get some... Oh my god, this is it. This is the right domain. This is the chest.
Oh, come on. Is it literally just underneath King Zora's nose?
It has to be this. I don't know. I don't think. I don't think it can be anything else. Well, maybe a slingshot, but a slingshot or Pharaoh's
Oh,
Wand.
third bow.
But, I think
Just
we
a
have.
single nut.
Yeah.
Come on. What is this? Is it bait? Is it just bigger on sword? No, it's Rudolph's letter.
Oh my god.
Appropriate reaction.
Oh my god, this is so bad. You can pay the bets now. I don't think anyone got it correct.
No, they did not. The bet can now be cleared. There's a single person even getting close. There were 5 spirit bets. Sorry, five shadow bets and 1 about spirit.
I have to say, considering the scale location, I would have never gone here.
No.
Before
Okay.
the moment he went here.
Alright,
Never.
so Natherian is now getting into Jabu. Aeronaut will probably not be that far behind, maybe 5 or 10 minutes-ish.
Yeah, the thing is that Natherian will get his first strength and get baited in all first strength checks before going back to Children City. And that would be super bad. He needs to do Children City before going adult. He doesn't even have Saria's song because he never. Yeah, he never middle skip in the scene.
Oh.
So that means that he cannot even do Darlunia. And without Darlunia, does he ever go Children City? It's for 1 check. 2 checks actually, Port and Goron.
It'll certainly be a hard sell. Aeronaut is headed to Kiri Forest? No. Might also be on the way to Domain, actually.
I would just play Still Renade if I wanted to go Domain. Might be Skull Kid.
No, Skull Kid's hinted. There's a strength!
On the Scrub in Jabu. Okay, that's path solved.
That's the path strength, yep. Alright, Jabu to Twin Rover for a strength.
And time to open bet for Kokiri Sword.
Yep. Thanks for the hint.
Okay, time to bet your favorite grotto at this point.
Yep. The elevator, for those who might not know, is up if Scrub Sanity is on inside Jabu. So if the game expects you to talk to that Scrub, the elevator will start in the up position. And I think I can close the bet once Natherian is done with Jabu.
Yeah. Okay, I did my best bet. Something
Oh,
that is
not bad, Alka.
I went for something that is mirror shield locked. Because I'm pretty sure the Kokiri Sword is mirror shield locked at this point.
This Natasha, we have not seen Hammer Chest and Fire Temple yet. Natherian showed us Fire Temple, but he bailed after finding his path item in there.
I don't think it can be Hammer Chest because Market is path to Queen Goma and it's unsolved. We only got Mirror Shield there, so it has to be Mirror Shield locked in some capacity. though. You have a full bottom of the well, some frogs, a lot of grottos locked by storms. You also have some checks in spirit. And of course, behind the... Actually, yeah, Prelude is vanilla. So, not the song, but yeah. Not that one. So yeah, there's a... Yeah, it's Storms on Burning Crack is like... I'm like 99% sure it's behind Storms.
Ugh.
It's the only... I think it's one of the only ways to have Mirror Shield path to Queen Goba. It's either that, in Spirit, or on Treasure Chest Game. One of these three. Spirit Boss Chest is maybe Mirror Lock, actually. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Alright, Aeronaut's about to be mad.
This seed is... Yes, they do have different strengths. Aeronaut has a strength from... gosh, where was it? Jabu Scrub and Hot Rudder Goron, exactly. So Jabu Scrub is the one that that Natherian found and Aeronaut has will find along the way and will just have Spirit to do at that point. Whereas yeah, Natherian is missing that Hot Rudder check.
Prepare for Rage Slash shields.
Drops a bomb. Just
drops a bomb. I mean, this is literally the worst location possible for this. It's so bad. He's even dropping bombs at every Zora on the way. Tell me he throws a bomb to King Zora on the way. He's so mad at this. Both runners have been super mad at this photos letter.
Understandable. This is just not a great placement.
I cannot even think of one runner that would climb to Zora's domain without a scale. Because it's just so bad. Climbing Zora's river as child is so bad. So everyone's doing Shadow before getting the photos letter, which sucks. Especially as Shadow is in logic like Sphere 2 or something like this. Yeah.
Alright. While Natherian does box skip and Aeronaut is just about to head into Jabu, I need to step away for just a minute.
Yeah. We are about to fight Balrinade and get our third med of the city. Yeah, Frogs 1 could be Deku Purple Sword easily. You can still bet for Frogs 1. It's actually likely. Missed the stun. Oh wow! I did not know that if you hit above, it works. good, I guess. And be in I don't know mode because he doesn't know where are iron boots at this point. At this point, I have to think they missed the fire wolf hint. Yeah, if you don't get anything out of Jabu, you are like, okay, I missed something, and you think about your scrub. But both runners are experimenting with this, so yeah.
I've returned.
Roto's letter was in Zelda's domain.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
But yeah, betting is now closed.
Yeah, basically no runner wanted to do Zelda's domain because they didn't have a scale. The first scale was in Shadow.
Okay. So, here's Natherian's problem. He has no guidance at this point. He has no idea where to go. Aeronaut will just be able to go to to Spirit. Once he finishes Jabu here, he has all the tools.
No, Aeronaut doesn't have irons. Because he never went to fire.
Why does he need... He has all the tools to go to Spirit, I mean.
Yeah, that's true, but he cannot play like he's in go mode.
No, he can't. But he can do another progression dungeon, and I absolutely expect him to do that progression dungeon before he ever steps foot in Pathfire.
I still don't understand why not into Pathfire.
Because progression.
Yeah, but Pathfire could have been Roto's letter.
That's a good point. But yeah, Natherian might just be heading into Forest for Thinking Time. It's a valid thing to say, as Forton says. Or he's headed to Lake and doing adult lake checks. I think he's set up. Did he not set up the Scarecrow? No. He didn't. He's going back into water. That's certainly a thing.
I think he forgot that Childgoron City is checked at this point.
Quite possibly. So, he said to me beforehand that he is kind of a bit rusty. He hasn't been playing a lot for the last few weeks. So he was enthusiastic to have his D-Rust seed be live on television. So we'll see.
If you skip Childgoron City early, after your Kokiri Forest, you never go back because you never get Minuet. And your child spawn is garbage. So it's close to impossible to go back to Kokiri Forest as a child. Which means that Goron City is like so far out of the way. So yeah, this is the explanation, I think. He's just trying to make this Shadow play pay by going to Zolatronic locked things. I'm not surprised by forfeits because the Roto's letter is in the most garbage location, I think.
We have seen Richard. Richard was nothing.
It was Bombchus.
Well, not nothing. Oh!
No, this cannot be anything.
That is one of the most trash locations for a Goron tuning that I have ever seen.
This is bomb locked. I'm trying to see if this is actually accessible. What would you need to get this? You need your zone. Oh, this is wallet locked, I guess. In some way. Yeah, this is wallet locked because you need the wallet in DMC to get Iron Boots in Fire to get Zelda Tunic. No, to get Golden Tunic. So yeah, this Golden Tunic is wallet locked.
It's kind of interesting to me that Nazirian decided to bail out of here after River Chest. No, he saw it's a junk item. Sorry, and with that he was at 4 items and was done with Water Temple. Yeah. Everything else is keys.
Yeah. And the Golden Tunic is confirming that wallet is actually the path item. It's really nice. That also means that I'm at this point I'm pretty sure the last wallet is like in Ganon's castle.
This the classic. This Octorok will snipe you from downtown, and Aeronaut is just took that one on the chin. Right, Aeronaut doing box skip, a trick that Nathirian forewent. You get it right the first or second time, you save time. I think you at the third time you break even. 4th attempt and onwards you lose time to just carrying the box. So Aeronaut saved some time here. It's a high risk, high reward kind of trick.
I don't think it's a high reward, but
well, some reward.
It's a reward. You don't save that much time. You save much more time by doing this boomerang throw correctly.
Yeah, and blink and you miss it, Nathirian has already beaten Volvagia.
Yeah, it's easier with Golden Tunic. That's why he waited for it.
That's another small key.
But at this point, I think Fire cannot have anything anymore. Besides Lens. Fire could have Lens.
That would be terrible.
I mean, if Fire has Lens, it means that Kokiri Sword is in treasure chest game. Or Lens is just...
So Nathirian is just going back in, right? Yeah, he is.
Yeah. You don't tell me to go back there like this. Also, he has 3 stones. If he wants to, he can get his minuets, which would actually make Child Island City access easier. So, the minuet would actually be good for him. One thing that can happen if Aeronaut is lucky, Aeronaut can find a gold scale in Spirit. If he gets a gold scale in Spirit, he's in go mode, because he will not need Iron Boots.
Good point.
But that would be like...
Well, he would still need to find a Kokiri sword somewhere.
Yeah, but we know the Kokiri sword is Mirror Shield locked at this point.
Yep. Which, I mean, 2 options. Either in Deep Spirit, or just somewhere in Shadow. So, sorry, not in Shadow. Somewhere locked by the Song of Storms. So either in Well or in one of the Storm Grottos.
Yeah. Wow. Using Stone Tower Temple music for spirits. This is some meta thing.
Good choice. Alright, Natherian is determined to not need Pierre today. Oh, no. Redo that setup.
I admire. I cannot not admire this play because you have the dedication to not do anything with Pierre.
I do not have the dedication or the fine stick control to actually get Pixel Shot right. So Pixel Shot for.
Yeah, I would not
Pixel
even be able to see the good pixel ever.
I think the problem is that Natherian was slightly too far to the left. Oh, never mind. There we go. So Pixel Shot, you can actually reach basically a single pixel of that hookshot target with a long shot without ever needing to call Pierre. So that's what Natherian just did. He's digging in fire for his items, and now he thinks this is in logic.
One of the bows was available in Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Both other bows were actually on ferries.
Yeah. So bows were not bow locked at all, which confirms that Wallet was a path in DMC.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, you can just jump here, and you will be fine.
Alright, Natherian is climbing to the very top of Fire Temple. Meanwhile, Aeronaut is now pulling ahead on Restream, I think, considering he just has Spirit to do, and this will give him, most likely, access to the Kokiri Sword. Oh, this will definitely give him access to Kokiri Sword in some way. What are you finding now, Natherian? Well, it's not nothing, but
it cannot be useful at this point.
Yeah, no.
It's very unfortunate. There's not a single dungeon towards that skin. I think you have all items here, you can leave.
Yep,
pretty sure
and
Hammer Test is a key.
Yeah, it has to be. Well, Vajja had a key, and so Hammer Chest has to be the other spare key. Natherian is saving, and warping back to Crater. Oh, thinking about that grotto, maybe.
He already did that grotto.
Then he might just be headed for Forest for some thinking time, I think. Meanwhile,
yeah.
Time to focus a bit. Yeah, time to focus on Aeronaut for a bit to see what he finds in Spirit Temple. Natherian has already checked the child-accessible parts of Spirit.
Yeah, and Aeronaut did too. It's a child-lock spirit. So your Requiem was hard required in Ice. So at least your Ice play paid for that.
Yep, but everything in Spirit thus is also behind Rudo's letter.
Yeah,
Because this game hates us.
I'm looking at spirits like for a scale. This is. I'm not looking here for a cursor. I'm looking for a scale. If I see a scale, I can basically go mode for Aeronaut.
90%, yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's go mode. He just doesn't know it yet.
He will not know without putting a foot in water. But it will be go mode. That's what Boski was looking for. Don't think you need that Smokey.
No, I think not, but he's also not go moding Spirit because he
He's
still
looking
wants.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere Mirror Shield locked is that Kokiri sword.
This cannot be Kokiri's sword.
No, this cannot be.
But it can be a scale for him. Right. Time for some new checks now.
Ethereum just played Saria's song.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
I think
can-
he wanted a fairy from the
Yeah.
Hintstone.
If you pay ZL, Epona, or Song of Time near Gossip Stone, you spawn a fairy. It also works with Sun Song, but in most areas you will get warped out because Sun Song changes instantly the time of day instead of gradually.
It also works with Song of Storms.
Yeah, but Storms is not a fairy you can bottle. It's a special fairy that also replenishes magic, but cannot be bottled.
Yeah. It's the bonus fairy. Alright.
Yeah. And there's one of these bonus fairies in GGG. You can play Storms in GGG to get that bonus fairy.
Okay. Aeronaut is coming up on the first mirror lock check, so I apologize if I'm not focusing on Ethereum for a moment here.
Especially as Aeronaut is starting the mirror lock checks. Okay, Bosky chest is also mirror locked. That's pretty nice. Okay. This chest have a good chance to have a scale. Like this one.
Or gold gauntlets. That
I mean,
doesn't mean
we
anything.
knew it. We knew it was.
We knew it had to
strength
be
two
strength 2 locked, yeah.
locked. Also, he jumped on the chest. He got on,
Yeah.
which meant it's a small chest, so he doesn't get. That's talent.
Yeah, it's good game knowledge. Alright, let's see. This is not mirror locked.
This
So
is mirror locked.
It because of the key behind the mirror, right? Yeah.
Yes. Every check is mirror locked now, because. Oh, that's big.
And it is a big chest. Is this scale for Aeronaut?
This could be Kiri's sword.
It's a lens.
Wow.
Will it be lens minigame in the end? Will the seed get that evil?
If that's the case, the mirror shield would be part to the Kokiri sword in Treasure Chest game, which is really funny.
The mirror shield in market, by the way. The mirror shield was just in market shooting gallery.
Yeah.
Just to note.
Yeah, mirror shield is buff 100% now. I think you still do your Storm's Grotto before going back child. There's like a billion
Yeah.
Storm's Grotto. And wow, that's fast.
That was really quick. Still not a single finish though.
Yeah, which means that the Roto's letter killed a lot more people than I expected. It is in a garbage location, to be honest. I'm just surprised that not a single runner climbed over the river. I thought at least one would do it.
Oh no! The Burro Knuckle just killed Aeronaut. It's not the end of the world, but that's annoying.
Yeah. You don't take a lot of time to get back here, at least. Yeah, I think Roto's letter is the biggest forfeit cause at this point. It's the only item that has been really bad to get. Besides maybe strength from Child Golden City, actually. This one is also bad, but I don't think people would have forfeited as early for this. And I'll be honest, it's not even Grotto Shuffle that was a problem here. Like, the Grotto Shuffle has done nothing in this scene. Well, besides for the Kokiri Sword, but you have problems for that.
Yeah, you do.
It's only the Roto's letter and scale location.
That looked much better.
It looks Kokiri Sword, you know it at this point. It has to be. I just say that going bottom of the well might not be the best play right now. I would do the Grottos before, just in case. Oh no! This is why I don't do this strat in Forest. He just avoided it because he went slightly under the roof on the block. So he has to do the push block room again. Two hours, 35 minutes, and we are on our way to our fourth med.
It's not the quickest settings, is it?
Like I said, it's not even the settings here. It's most definitely the Roto's letter.
The item layout in general.
Yeah. I think you remove the Grotto Shuffle and you shave off like 10 minutes maximum out of this set.
I can't say that I disagree. I mean, the Grotto Shuffle was fruitful in the end. Remember that we had this Grotto that had the long shot and Din's fire in it. In Sphere Zero.
It actually accelerated the start at that point. So... At this point, I don't think anyone avoided Stone Shadow because we would have a finisher otherwise.
I would agree. Alright, let's see. Will Trendrova have our Kokiri sword?
I didn't check which runners are running. Okay, Alexis is running. Alexis is like a veteran in Random Settings League 2, so he's not forgetting things.
Trendrova will not have a Kokiri sword.
Yeah, Alexis is an amazing runner in both Standard and Aerosol at the same time.
Oh, Fortress Storm's Grotto is a thing. Ooh.
Yeah.
This Grotto is also a thing.
No, because it's not Mirage yet. Oh, Vanilla. It will not be it. Like
2 Deku nuts. That's kind of canonical? Hi, Jimbo!
Hey. I think you hate Ruto's letter, right?
Basically, that's my guess.
I think everyone hates Ruto's letter. Natarian broke 3 sticks on the chest, and Aranotes flew 1 bomb on the chest and 1 bomb at every Zora in Zora's fountain. I think the worst Storm Grotto right now is the Gerudo Fortress one. It's very isolated.
Domain Storm Scrub? Excuse me? Oh! Yes,
Yeah,
that's the thing that exists.
Yeah, it's a small fairy fountain in vanilla, I think. Okay, he's rushing bottom of the well. I can understand it.
Can't say I blame him. It's definitely the most bang for his buck. Basically, it's the most dense city.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is still like 2 or 3 scrubs grotto, so I would have banked on the storm grotto. I mean, I want him to go child because my bet is Hyrule Castle grotto, but. Yeah, Jimbo. Alranaut walked past Dint and Hook, and Natarian walked past Strength. So, yeah. The seed isn't that... No, the Ruto's letter is bad because the scale is in shadow. If the scale was not in shadow, the seed would be way better. Because you would just use scale to go to the main. It's by far the worst part. The Grotto Shuffle is actually good in this seed. It's actually...
And for treasure chest game, get your guesses in chat real quick though.
Oh, this can be Kokiri Sword. This
it can absolutely be.
From 2 different ways. I'm team left. I'm always team left.
Good start.
Yep. So Jimbo,
left, right.
What did you think about the wallet way in Deep Death Mountain Crater? Because yes, it's the wallet that is path.
Left, right, right. Oh, everybody out. Okay. Left, right, right, right. Yeah, this path wallet in Death Mountain Crater. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's for
has
Minuet.
Wallet. It's wallet to clear fire to get Minuet on OoT. The bows are not bow locked. The Epona doesn't lock anything. It has to be wallet. And we found a wallet locked Goron tunic in water.
Are you changing your opinion, Jimbo? Is the seed bad after all? And
I mean, you can figure that out while playing the seed, but it's pretty hard while playing. Because you think about other things, like playing.
Okay, it storms for Kokiri Sword.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would also be done with this seed, like... It's 100% last location Ruto's letter for me. Like the runners on Restream, I would have done Shadow before doing Domain. 100%.
It is, I think, the right choice.
Yeah.
Just based on the based on density and every other factor. It is just not the right choice for this seed, honestly.
How do you like that bomb bag way in Kokiri Forest that is Fear Zero for Barinade instead of Zora's Domain in Path to Barinade? Like, you change that hint and the seed is not the same.
Oh, the seed would be so much better if you just put Zora's Domain is on the path to Barinade instead.
Especially with a 50 Skulls bomb bag. Like, you have a 50 Skulls bomb bag, and you have a path bomb bag, Fear Zero. Like, what the hell? It means that bomb bag locks 51 skulls at minimum. Irons are in Fire Temple. Yeah, Foolish Forest bomb bag was really funny. It just means
Okay,
that Forest is completely bomb blocked. And Forest is bomb blocked because Fire is bomb blocked and Shadow is bomb blocked. Every single skull in a dungeon is bomb blocked. Every single skull in a dungeon. That's why 50 skulls bomb bag is not possible.
It's just bad. Nothing under the debris.
I'm so expecting it to be in the grotto. But bottom of the well is like the biggest density.
Yeah, it's the better Storms play for the moment. Imagine it being like Fortress Storms Grotto or Domain Storms Grotto though.
Or Hyrule Castle Storms Grotto. It's hinted as a generic grotto. So you know that's a check.
It's one
nice.
check, yeah.
Oh, I thought Nat had the fence Phantom Cannon. Oh, he missed the crouched. SFM Storms Grotto is not that bad.
We have Minuet. I mean, Nathirian has Minuet available.
Yeah, he can get his Minuet now that he's done with all dungeons. Yeah, Storm's location is trash. At least that means that you have less locations to check to get your Ruto's letter. Like, your Ruto's letter would have been even later with Storms earlier. So, let's look at the good side.
Alright, Nathirian's thinking time is over. Where's he headed next?
Yeah. I mean, if Aeronauts ever goes to Fire, because he... Like, at this point, I still cannot understand why he doesn't go to Fire if he has the hint.
Good question.
Okay, please be a scale. If it's a scale, he's basically in go. Yeah, that's wallet locked.
Scale.
That's wallet locked.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's confirmed. The wallet in DMC is PAP. 100%.
This is just ugly.
Yeah. And that's why I told you to add wallets to the path.
Yeah, I get it now.
I really didn't expect it. But really. Yeah, Jimbo. I can understand that. And this is Minuet. Welcome to optional blue potato. And that's a gold chest. Okay, this might be it. I love this sound.
Let's see. What's this?
Okay.
It's the Kokiri sword. Obviously,
Okay.
Aeronaut is out of here. Stormstock Kokiri sword, he's straight.
Yeah, complete deco before going gadget.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can pay the bet to someone that stayed bottom of the well.
They did indeed say bottom of the well, and that is Lucid Dreamer.
Sometimes simple bets are the best.
You win the undying admiration of today's restream team.
Aeronaut is definitely not sub-free in this seed. Natigran also probably not sub-free. Or he's about to get his strength actually. Like, there's no way he skips Child Girl City once more. There's no way. He hasn't done a single check in Lost Woods Child. He's doing Ocarina game at 2 hours 48.
That's certainly something.
That's a Sphere Zero check.
What if scale?
I'm actually surprised. He got his bomb bag as adult and he never went there, child. I don't remember where the fire path were. But yeah, at this point, like, either Aeronaut ignored fire path because he says it's irons, I only need gold scale, which would be a very, like, extreme move. Because Ruto's letter could have been it. Or he just never found the hint. It's one of these. I'm pretty sure we only saw one location with fire path at least.
I think so. Yeah, that was only one place. All right. Aeronaut is full clearing Deku. Obviously, it's not go moding this place because he's still looking for irons or a scale. And so far, this game is just not giving that to him.
How much are we betting that Natiran will hit the Goron really hard? He will be very mad at this friend. I hate this call. Well, a Bunchi is a way to get this.
The Therian is gonna hate this. He's gonna hate this so much.
Yeah. You could have gotten that like 15 minutes in the city. At least he's in no mode at this point.
Yep.
He knows that Kokiri Sword is Storm's locked. Well, at least Mirror Shin locked.
He is immediately going back adult and is going to head into Spirit to continue the seed.
Considering Aeronaut is not go-moding Deku, I think he's like not thinking about fire path.
Alright. That's Deku Tree done for Aeronaut.
Yeah, gold scale can be inconvenience. So you might be forced to get the irons.
Which would be really unfortunate.
It would be mean.
Hmm.
I like how Natiran removed Bow and Epona as the race was going, and at the end he just put Minuets on Death Mountain Cutter.
Yeah.
He got the OoT hint, and he put instantly Minuet on the Death Mountain Cutter hint, because he knew. It was just for that.
Just for all dungeons. Alright. One more medallion. For both of them. Well. Sorry, for Aeronaut.
Yeah.
But as you said, on the other hand, Natherian is in no mode, he just has to, you know, do a little thing called beat the dungeon.
in 7 minutes we will hit the 3-hour mark and we still have no finisher.
Yep, this was not a quick seed. This was kinda complicated.
Yeah, and like at this point, not a single runner got through those letters early. It's impossible. If you get through those letters early, you get everything.
Ethereum is very clearly beelining the checks that are mirror shield locked at this point. He knows somewhere behind that mirror shield is his Kokiri sword, and thus his last dungeon access.
He has enough keys, he has his boss key, so he's just beelining the good checks. The gold scale can just be storms locked, but yeah. There's actually quite a lot of storms rotor. Irons were in fire. It hinted away the hero. I don't remember where the hint was, but it hinted.
It is hinted. That doesn't make it good. Aeronaut is now clearing up his storm scrottles.
Natigan nearly walked past this check. We never found the hint, so that means that Aeronaut probably never found the hint.
Oh, there's the scrub theater. That didn't move too far.
Wait, it was here?
Yeah, in SFM
DMC
Storms.
bombable wall. DMC bombable wall. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. I always do that in stone if I have explosives, because I got burnt way too many times. Yeah, I think Aeronaut actually skipped that check because he died.
Aeronaut is now...
Yeah, Aeronaut skipped that hintstone because he failed a jump and died. No, Skullmask is not junked, it was hinted like every time.
It's hinted dead. Ethereum has now removed the tracker from his stream.
Yeah, to be honest, Skullmask was so late in logic. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, Nats has removed his tracker. He's like, I know everything. Oh my god! This is the Bale. Aeronaut is now in go mode.
Oh, wow!
Storm's Frogs had the gold scale.
That is amazing.
He saved a ton of time with this.
That is not technically go mode because he doesn't know it yet, but he will know very soon.
And since he didn't set even a foot in fire in the entire seed, he actually saved time with this.
Yeah, he is in pretty much go mode. He just what a bailout. He is liable to get first finish actually.
On restream, guaranteed.
I mean guaranteed on restream, but I think he might finish first in this entire weekly.
Not sure. Water will not be fast for him because the boss is in compass chest, and without iron boots, it's actually one of the latest chests you get.
You make a good point.
So I think he's done in like 8 minutes, and 8 minutes is a lot.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't die, Nat.
Not dying. Dying is slow. Run, Nat!
No,
Run!
you can block this one.
Okay. Half a heart. Oh no.
I mean, health is a resource. As long as you have 1/4 of a heart.
Every health point is fungible except the last one.
Yeah. Health is a resource. That's the water temple music.
Where do I know that song from? That is some Super Mario thing.
It's a remix, yeah. Wow, playing the song here before checking the chest.
Gutsy. Well,
Yeah,
actually, mistake, right?
It's definitely a mistake. Because if the boss key is in the map chest, you did this for nothing. So definitely a mistake. But not here.
Ah well, slight mistake. We'll see.
Do you open this? No.
No.
He will never get his Stone of Agony. Well, no key for you.
He missed cracked wall there, yeah.
Not a huge problem. He doesn't need any keys.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Meanwhile,
know that.
Natherian has beaten Twin Rover. Now he just needs to find the Kokiri sword. He knows it's Storm's Lock at this point.
It's bottom of the well. He'll probably go to it very soon.
Yep,
There's no way
again.
you are not rushing bottom of the well.
Right choice by density.
Oh, yeah, getting storms first. Probably a good idea. Compass chest now?
Ooh.
No, yeah. That's the best routing in water. You do central ball.
He's gonna do compass chest next though.
After this, yeah. This is the exact same routing as Nat in this place. Probably the most optimized one with his items.
Right, there's some storms for Natherian.
Oh, he's doing this trick.
The bomb trick. Not technically a clip, just a bomb push.
I don't like this trick.
We did not, in fact, get the trick, but
it's really hard.
it's
so
really
hard.
difficult. Oh! He decided not to get compass here.
Not yet. He'll get it just after. But it's also a mistake. Unless it's a big chest here. A boss chest here, but it was most definitely a key.
It's fine.
Yeah. At this point, like,
Aeronaut is in go mode.
Yeah. He has the stress because he doesn't know if he's in go mode. He'll see the boss chest here, and every tension will leave his body.
Yep. There he goes. Now he knows he's in go mode.
And now we click the go button.
Clicky.
That's definitely the go mode. We did it at the same time.
There we go.
Yeah, he might actually.
Happy 3 hours, everyone. Yeah. It totally makes sense for him to do treasure box shop on the way. He has a lens from Spirit
It's mirror.
Temple.
It's
mirror
locked.
locked.
2, market his way to go back. So yeah, I would definitely do this game in the way.
Weep, weep, weep. Alright, Not quite tracker percent today on Restream for the Aeronaut, because he never chose to pick up his minuet, but that is basically all that's stopping us from tracking that for him. Meanwhile, Natherian is not far behind. He will likely be... what? He will likely find his Kokiri Sword in the next 10 minutes, I would say. And then it's another 10 for him to be done.
I mean, at this point, if he goes... Oh yeah, with this spawn, yeah, he has Kokiri Swords in 5 minutes. Oops.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, I guess we learned about Child Spawn finally.
They probably used it like twice in this seed.
Yeah, I just never saw it.
Same. But he instantly used Child Spawn, so I'm pretty sure he checked at least once.
Mm-hmm. And after what seems like hours of dying sequence, the Aeronaut has now collected all 6 medallions needed to complete the game. Still no finisher.
Yeah. No sub 3 in this seed.
Absolutely not.
Blame Ruto's letter. It's in bottom of the well. You will see it right here in the next 5 minutes.
Is Natherian an early basement goer? I know some people do that.
I think he will skip that hand, but do everything else before. Congratulations, you have seen all of the keys in free chest.
Yeah. Natherian doesn't seem to assume that his... rightly doesn't seem to assume that his Kokiri Sword is Zelda's Lullaby locked.
He's trying to not play ZL because it's slow. Okay, I'm starting to think Aeronaut will actually win this.
You'll see.
And I can tell you that if he wins this, the most surprised person will be him. Because, like, you are not looking at this Ruto's letter and say, I will finish first. You think, I will finish bottom.
I would say I'm probably finishing middle of the pack at best on this, yeah.
Yeah, you don't think you are finishing first in this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great tower music.
Still, Natherian has not avoided playing Zelda's Lullaby, and he is going to dead hand first. Gonna cost him a minute or two. And we do have our first finisher! There we go! GG's to Volk, finishing in first place with a time of 3 hours, 7 minutes and 2 seconds. Amazing.
Yeah. GG's.
GG's, that's I don't think anyone avoided Shadow Temple in this seed.
No, there's no way. 3 hours? No way. I'm actually surprised it took that long to get a first finisher, but if every single... Yeah,
there is a website. Yeah, there is a website that lists current times of all runners. That is racetime.gg. And you can see it there. Please don't spoil anything you see in there. There is the stream operates on a 30-second delay. But other than that,
Oh, that's a great Ganondorf music.
it's so great. One of the best fight musics of all time, honestly.
Yeah.
Right, still, Aetherian is at this point looking for his Kokiri sword. Oh, come on, Aeronaut, you got this.
Not choosing the bottle.
Which is an interesting choice. Oh,
wait, did this?
Yeah, it's getting bounced back.
How?
Sometimes Ganondorf just does that. In other words, he cheats. And there is Kokiri Sword and thus Go Mode for Aetherian.
Yeah. Is this a normal amount of entrance? It's average. For weekly races.
A little lower than average, I would say.
We had a lot of races with less than 10 runners these past weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
it's a bit. It depends a bit on the settings that are used because the weekly settings rotate every few weeks, every about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And so there's fresh settings every few weeks, but it also means like if someone says those settings aren't really for me, that's not really fun for me, then they're gonna sit out for a few weeks on the weekly races.
Honestly, 19 entrants on NA Weekly for entrance randomizer during August vacation. It's actually a lot.
Actually, you're right. And
like that shows that a lot of people were willing to try the settings.
And I do think entrance randomizer is a really fun setting. If you like, for me personally, I can't take a lot of it. I can deal with 1 or 2 entrance randomizer settings. There's also like mixed pools entrance randomizer that basically just takes every single entrance in the game and throws it into one big pool and draws from there. But so you can find a boss room just in any old grotto in Hyrule Field.
Second place, Alexis finishing it with a time of 3 hours, 10 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yep. GG's Alexis. I think Aeronaut might just complete our podium unless he gets sniped here. We shall see, but this is the final step of the Ganon fight. He is getting roasted by Zelda. And not just with words.
We will see a lot of finishers soon because there's a lot of very good runners here. And if everybody last location, everybody finishes about the same time.
Yep, and GG's to Aeronaut finishing in a time of 3 hours, 11 minutes and 26 seconds. First finisher on Restream. Amazing showing.
Yeah, really good. Hoping we get an interview with him.
Let's see if I can find him. I've pinged and we'll see if he wants to join us. But he might just have to, or he might just, you know, take a short little break before doing that.
Oh, I would so much after this.
Aeronaut has decided to pass on the interview.
I think it's
so
late.
Yeah, it's really late. It's really late in Germany. I mean, I don't know where Aeronaut is from, but it's 3:14 a.m. here, so...
Yeah, same for me.
And I'm gonna switch audio to Aetherian for the rest of the stream.
Yeah, we are nearly done. Like, it's 6 to 7 minutes, I think, at this point.
Yep. Poor Pond, just one of our trackers, immediately going to bed. Can't blame him. He's also in Germany.
Yeah. Work has been very appreciated, so the rest
Absolutely.
is very deserved at this point. I don't think anybody expected the 3-hour seed to start the settings.
I would also like to point out, tracker percent for an Etherean hasn't grabbed every upgrade, but this is as close as we'll get. And every square on the tracker is lit up, so I'm calling it tracker percent.
Yeah. That's good enough for me. He got
Yes,
all
indeed.
stones. Wow, that's the Ganon Castle music.
That's very calm and relaxing.
A lot of very good runners play on VC. But I think most people play on emulators.
I certainly play on emulator, but Wii Virtual Console is slightly faster, like slightly faster loading times. Not faster in the emulation itself, but slightly faster loading times. And so, to eke out those last few seconds, a lot of top runners choose to play on the Wii Virtual Console.
But sometimes Virtual Console is like, I don't want to, and crashes. It happens. It's very, very rare, but it happens. Well, emulators can also crash.
For sure. Alright, so if you have any questions for Etherean and about any of his decisions, chat, now would be a good time to put them in there so we can discuss them in the interview, because I think, or I hope, obviously, Etherean will join us for an interview. No harsh feelings to see if he doesn't.
I think it's way less late for him than for...
Yeah, he's in America.
But still an exhausting seed.
For sure.
Like, I'm exhausted, and I didn't even play this.
This was certainly a puzzle, and I don't think anyone avoided all the optional elements of that puzzle. But yeah, one last menu, Etherean picking up the items he needs to beat up both Ganon Dwarf and Ganon, and in about 3 minutes this will all be over.
And he might take 4th place, actually.
What was the logic of this seed? Oh, was there any? So I think the lore of this seed really revolved around a super, like, early accessible all dungeons, including Shadow Temple just being accessible very, very early, which I guess baited a lot of people there. It revolved around a bomb bag path to Baronade, a mirror shield path to Goma, via it being locked by Song of Storms, which was on Burning Cack. And a wallet path in Death Mountain Crater for basically getting Minuet, because this was logical all dungeons. Forest Temple was behind, or Forest Temple access was behind all dungeons logically, because Minuet was on the Ocarina of Time and Saria's song was on the Minuet check, so Adult Sacred Forest Meadow song, which I think ate a lot of our good hints.
Yeah, at this point, the Grotto Randomizer did absolutely nothing in this seed. It's more, the Scrub Shuffle did more than the Grotto Shuffle.
Kinda, yeah.
The only things that mattered was, in Grotto Shuffle, it was the Bolero song and the long shot and Din's Fire. Everything else, garbage.
What really also mattered was not forgetting about grottos.
Actually the wallet was locked by Hammer in the grotto, so that was the part that mattered.
True.
But you have to realize that wallet is worth, which I don't think everyone will realize this. It's so not obvious.
It is, I mean, when do you get a wallet path? It's very, very rare. But yeah, folks, get your GGs in chat for Netherian, the second finisher on Restream, and I think it's going to be official soon, the fourth finisher overall in this NA Weekly. What else can I say? That was certainly a race.
Yeah, GGs. Really deserved. The routing was great. It's just unfortunate Child Golden City.
Yeah, that cost him a lot of time. He's going to join us for an interview.
Yeah.
So
Also,
let's.
Yeah, the big question we have to ask runners and chat was, how did you find the settings?
So, from a viewer's perspective, I had fun. I think this was a good race. But obviously, I'm just happy watching any Zooter. So, chat, how do you feel about these settings? Is that interesting to watch? Do you think it would be interesting to play? If so, join in.
And that is joining right now.
And here is a Netherian. Nath, GG's.
Hey, thanks to GG's. If you can call that seed that, but
Well, good in so many words.
that it's
It's
over.
not a something I would call this seed. I mean, was my disclaimer justified or what?
At the very least, it didn't make me go hunting through every freaking Storm's Grotto that exists, because I was afraid of that.
Yeah. I don't think a single runner did not last location this Brutal Setter at this point.
Yeah, I think the only thing that like maybe like Volk and Alexis did faster was like not doing Stone Shadow, but like it just doesn't feel like a place to skip the seed.
The thing is,
Aeronaut actually managed to avoid fire.
Yeah.
Did they find Gold Scale, I assume?
He found Gold Scale on Frog's one.
Interesting.
Yeah, he actually saved time with this, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm guessing they must have done Domain a lot earlier than I did then, because that was like Rudo's was like the big hold up the seed.
I think everyone last location.
Yeah. It's just like you know, Jabu is somewhat like early-ish in the seed from how things feel, and you don't want to do Domain until you have Rudo's, but of course Domain Rudo's is in Domain.
And also no scale. You only went to Domain because you had a scale.
Yeah, that was actually the only reason I went.
The scale was in Shadow, of course.
Yeah, that was the first one I found.
Both scales are bomb blocked. I think the bomb bag is path to access Domain.
I believe so, yeah, because the scale was, he said Storms, which is very, very bomb locked, and Deep Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, so very interesting seed. I don't think the Grotto ER or even the scrubs are to blame for this. It's just Grotto's letter.
No, this is just Rando being Rando. Randobot woke up and had a vengeance today. Like, the seed felt very like jetty at first. Like, we got like Boomerang and Long Shot and Bomb Bag like super early, and then you find Bow pretty early too after you find Hammer, and it's like, okay, the siege is gonna give us everything, and then it's just like nothing.
Also, Wallet's path in Death Mountain Crater for Minuet.
Yeah, it took me a bit to figure that out, but I think once I got like everything else situated, I was like following a bunch of random stuff, but like opponents never made sense, and then the bow ended up not being path.
Yeah. When you realize that, you don't even need the OoT hints to know it's Minuet. But yeah.
Only got Minuet because of full cleared. I had no other reason to get it.
Yeah, actually the Minuet helped at the end because there was no easy access to Child Lost Woods and Golden City.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, from the comments of most runners actually either skipped the Hook Endings Fire in the Grotto in Lost Woods or the Strength in Golden City. One of those.
I can see that. Those grottos are not things you check. Because I think the Dins was the theater grotto, and then the other one was and then Hot Rodder. Everyone skips Hot Rodder.
I think Aeronauts forgot that this grotto exists as adult. He went there as child. He skipped the grotto as adult and went there as child.
The main grotto I forgot for a long time was the one in Goron City behind like Song of Time or Hookshot and Tunic. And I think I realized I had it. It was just so isolated. I almost like just didn't want to go back for it. But at least it had nothing. But like,
yeah.
When you don't play with Grotto ER, like it's really easy to miss like spare grottos everywhere.
Yeah, especially Storm's Grottos. Like, the first time you play with Grotto Shuffle, you are like, there is a Storm's Grotto in this region. Where is it? Where? Almost wish you had a Stone of Agony at this point.
Yeah, I think I did get it somewhere. I forgot where I found it, but...
First chest in water.
That's right, yeah, water was like, so empty.
Yeah.
It had what it needed to have, nothing else.
Yeah.
So yeah, no sub 3 in this state, probably because of this Grotto's letter.
Yeah, I think if you don't do Stone Shadow and by being a madman, I think you can sub 3, but like, again, like, it just... Yeah, bomb back path, like, almost all of Shadow is bomb locked.
I don't know,
And
you can
so
sub 3,
early
honestly. Because
Shadow-
either you do Shadow or you do Fire, at least up until Iron Boots. One of the two you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Shadow was in Logic, like, immediately in this hit.
Yeah, you got Dins,
everything.
Magic, and then I think if on Hovers, like, even Hovers was decently early, like Low Sphere, like,
It
just
was
needed
in-
Scream Shadow, and then it had nothing.
It was in Dodongo's Skyrim. I mean, Shadow is required for Minuet, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Also, it's not even strength locked. No key was strength
Yeah, I
locked.
noticed that. That was the main reason I kept going too. I was like thinking about bailing like Shadow for a long time. I'm like, well, there's no keys there, so nothing is strength locked. So like maybe strength 1's here somewhere.
Yeah, and we knew that there is a strength in Jabu because it could not have been anything else. It could not have been Lance. It could not have been anything else.
Yeah.
So we knew Kokiri Sword was either Mirror Shield, Lance, or Storm's Locked. So basically we were like, where is Bruto's letter? It's our go mode at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was even considering doing like the 1 in 32, like I think around 2 hours in, just because it felt like maybe it wasn't Mirror Shield, maybe it's just like sitting on Treasure Game.
Yeah.
Which is why it was the first like check I did, just because Lens was in Spirit, and it was mirror locked.
Yeah, it's also mirror locked.
I was so disappointed because I thought like the ZL like the boss key chest in Spirit, and I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be right here. Here's K Sword, be in go mode, and of course not.
I mean, at least it's bottom so well.
Yeah.
We don't have to do the like.
I was
Storm's Grotto.
not looking forward to like doing every freaking Storm's Grotto. There's like 8 or 9, I think. Somewhere in there,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
The worst ones are probably Gerudo Fortress and Hyrule Castle Storms, because Hyrule
Yeah.
Castle was hinted as an item.
It was a generic Grottos. Yeah, it would have had some chests, but we just didn't know what it was.
Another interesting part of this is that Aeronauts never got the Fire Path hint. That's why he never went there.
That makes sense.
And that's why he actually saved time. He got bailed by the gold scale. If the gold scale was in Ganon's castle, he was probably finishing like 15 minutes later. That was pretty insane.
Yes, indeed. I think I'm at the end of my list of questions. So, Elka, if you have anything else?
No, I don't have any more questions.
All right. Neth, any last words for chat?
No. Thanks for hosting me today. Hopefully EU's weekly is not as atrocious as this. I actually quite like these two settings, but not with these.
I'm
not
a
with
fan.
These. Yeah. Listen, it wasn't even the settings that made it terrible. It was freaking Rudo's letter being an awful spot.
Just change the path to Balrinade from Kokiri Forest to Zola's Domain, and the seed is not the same.
Oh yeah, then you finish this in 2 hours, 15 to 20 probably.
Yep, and Grotto ER really didn't do much this seed. I mean, it sped up the beginning of the seed. You got a free Dins, you got a free hookshot, and so on. So
yeah, these two settings put a lot of more checks in Sphere Zero, but beyond that, it makes storms more likely to be required if it's OoT. When I saw storms on Burning Cack, I was a little afraid of having to run around randomly for it, but.
All right. With that, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Join us tomorrow for the OoT Randomizer EU Weekly at 1 p.m. UTC, 3 p.m. Central European Time, or 9 a.m. Eastern. After that, on ZeldaSpeedRuns 2, 5 p.m. UTC, 1 p.m. Eastern, the Minish Cap Randomizer Weekly, and finally tomorrow on ZeldaSpeedRuns main channel, 7 p.m. UTC, 3 p.m. Eastern, that's 9 p.m. Central European Time, the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 4 Qualifier number 14. So that tournament is close to getting underway, and we're gonna have the qualifier live for you. In the meantime, have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll rate you over to friend of the show, Velvet Shez, who is currently playing some OTR Bingo. Bye, everyone!
Bye!